I remember so vividly watching you like on TV, and that's what's wild. Most people know you as the famous hot rod builder. You know, you blasted onto the scene with that Grim Camaro, and it's been like no looking back ever since.
I was like, hey, I'm building this Camaro. They're like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, no, like it's gonna be nice. Oh, okay, that's cool. Like, we finally have the car in the interior shop. Somebody comes over and they're like, dude, this is a nice Camaro. I'm like, I've been telling you that I'm building a Camaro.
Fuckers don't listen.
Yeah. And they're like, you built this? I'm like, yeah, we've been building this for the past year. And he's like, dude, you didn't tell me you were like building this. I'm like, I did tell you. You didn't listen.
Yeah.
You know, Boyd was a big factor in, nobody knew my dad. You know, he obviously did great work, but nobody knew who he was. You're talking about overnight, once they started that TV show.
Yeah, it's massive commercial.
Oh, my God. Like, the phone would ring off the hook.
At that point, Gabe's was...
It was just the name.
The name.
You went from doing local cars, California cars, to doing cars all over the country, all over the world, England, New Zealand, like, everywhere. It was nuts.
If you're listening right now, then it is another episode of Oil and Whiskey, brought to you by WeatherTech. WeatherTech's cargo liner provides complete cargo area protection and coverage to defend against daily wear and tear.
Laser measured for a perfect fit to the vehicle's exact make and model.
Raised outer lip keeps messes contained, avoiding damage from scuffs, spills, dirt, and all your other daily mishaps.
Great for hauling tools, sports gear, groceries, and more. A tough textured finish helps keep cargo from shifting during the drive. Easy installation and removal for quick cleanup.
For those that are transporting their dog or other animals in the back area, makes cleaning up pet hair, slobber, muddy and wet paw marks very easy. Much more so than factory carpet.
Offered in 4 colors, black, tan, gray, cocoa, to match floor liner and floor liner HP. 100% made in the USA, so you can be assured of its quality.
Go to WeatherTech.com to check out the cargo liner today. I changed it up.
Dude,
Yeah,
nice,
that's clever.
Nice intro, buddy. I like that.
Yeah. I got tired of saying
like
welcome
that a lot.
back.
Yeah,
welcome
it's
back.
good.
You know,
It's good.
Because it's kind of like if you're listening, you already know that it's an episode.
Yeah, run with that. Let's run with that one for a little while.
All right. I'm glad you got your stamp of approval. This week, we've got Jesus Lopez of Lopez Performance, something we've been talking about for a while, and really excited to get into this one.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
This one's
appreciate you coming out.
This one's crazy because I started thinking about it last night of how old I actually am. And this is not, you're older than me, but I remember so vividly watching you like on TV, and that's what's wild too.
That was back in the day when we all like pretty religiously watched
automotive television. Yeah.
Before I just got burnt on them.
A very long time ago.
Yeah.
And a few pounds ago, too.
Hey, you've aged well, man. You look great.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him from basically looking in the mirror at any given
Well,
point.
Yeah,
I was gonna
I
go
think we
there.
got to address the elephant in the room here. I mean, there's an uncanny resemblance.
Is it?
I
You're
think
a
so.
good-looking dude. I mean,
Thank you, man.
I'll always see like pictures. Pictures of you come up on Instagram or something, and I always send them to Phil. I'm like, dude, you guys are twins.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
Phil's got a
sure
lot of
Elliot can do
doppelgangers.
something right now with a really cool side by side.
Yeah.
Because
we were talking beforehand. I'm going to have to wear a name tag for this one that says "I'm Phil."
oh man, really appreciate you coming out. This was a long haul for you, but I'm glad that you were able to do it and come in person. It's always better.
Happy to do it.
Before we get into this awesome whiskey, you actually brought the heavy hitter with you. You wanted to bring some whiskey, and you brought
He brought his own like
all the whiskey.
sommelier. What would you call it?
Yeah, he brought a whiskey whisperer.
There you go.
Yeah,
We'll go with that.
Yeah, George the Whiskey Whisperer.
George.
come on, George, and you got to hop on and tell us about what we're fixing to have right now.
Yeah, this is... Dude, I walked into this, and he came with not just a whiskey, but like a suitcase of whiskey.
Yeah, there's 6 or 7 bottles right here off camera on the floor.
And when I saw one that had the little paraffin wax wrap around it, I knew it's old.
Yep.
Because that's a secret of the pros.
Yeah.
When you want to keep those suckers from spilling.
As soon as he pulled it out, it was the first thing I was like, "Oh, well, what's going on there?"
And usually, you mentioned it, and I did feel guilty, like, having you open
We
it.
prefaced
taste
it with, "I felt bad."
Yeah.
But that was always said. We're just like, I feel bad. But
We're
if
still
you
going to
can
drink
open
it.
No, I appreciate the invite.
That's what it's for.
So what do you got, man? What is that?
So this is you brought up a good point earlier, right? Once you kind of had a bunch of stuff, experimented, wasted a lot of money, because it's obviously a pretty expensive learning curve, right? The bourbon game.
A little closer. Just sorry.
Yeah, it's it gets expensive, right? And then you kind of funnel out what you kind of don't want, and then you build curiosity on the old stuff, right? Because you go to a share, and then somebody busts out something from the 70s and the 60s, and you're like, oh, this has a very, very different vibe.
Start to get addicted to that funk, and then it's over with.
My thing is like Chicago basement. When I get on the nose and it's the Chicago fucking basement, I was like, fuck, this is probably going to be good.
It's the
it sounds off-putting when you say, like, if you're trying to say, man, it tastes like an old basement, or you
describe it as like musky mothballs, sort of.
And like in a good way.
But the smell and the taste, I mean, they don't go hand in hand.
Correct.
I've gotten into the dusty stuff years ago because just like you get to you reach sort of the pinnacle, and then you got to find other shit to keep you interested.
Right.
And
new boxes to check.
Whole nother genre.
Yes.
And that's a holy grail right there. I mean, that's not something. You're not going to find that in your grandpa's basement. That's for sure.
No.
Right. No, this one I just picked up from one of the groups, and as a trade. So yeah, I'm happy to share it. This is actually my second bottle. The first one I finished off in maybe 3 weeks. And this is saying a lot because at the house, I'll probably have, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 bottles open, at any given point.
Yeah.
So to finish one in a few weeks,
that's a
I
lot.
liked it.
Yeah, pretty good.
I liked it.
So you said this is a 91, right?
You know what? Let me check. Hold on. That sounds right. Actually, 96. You hit
96.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good year.
96, yeah.
Good year.
96.
Last dance.
Sophomore in
bottle.
high school. 96. For me.
Yeah, I think
I was a junior. I was a
I'd
junior in high school.
have
There you
probably
go.
been a sophomore, right? Freshman.
Carry the one.
Yeah, not good. Yeah.
Carry the one.
We've got engineers.
15-year Anderson Club, and this is Old Heaven Hill.
Yeah, it's old
Pre-fire.
Pre-fire Heaven Hill. It's one of those things where obviously you get a 15-year age statement, right? At probably back then, I don't know, maybe 70, maybe $50.
Yeah.
Obviously it cannibalizes your Evan Williams 23s, and then even the Parker's Heritage stuff, right? It cannibalizes all that environment. So they kind of dismantled the brand, but there's still some out there.
Let me see that bottle
to drink and enjoy.
On camera right here. Pull this off. Look at that. It's funny that 15-year for, like you said, probably $60-$70 which in 96 was not cheap,
Not cheap,
right?
right.
And twist off, and
Plastic twist.
plastic twist offs, but nobody even thought about that wasn't that was just the way.
Yeah.
And there's so
might
many
even been cheaper back then. Who knows?
It's a cool label too.
Yeah, it saves you from digging the cork out of them. Those old dusties, those corks will fight you.
There are so many old great dusties, especially of that late 70s through the 80s era of just twist offs that you're like sometimes spend some decent money in on secondary or whatever. And you're like, click.
Yeah, I'd imagine those 70s eras ones. There's probably a certain element of them that they designed to go with a mustache, like where it just kind of hangs in the stash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that funk though is we need to just chase this, but it is like anybody that's big into aged meats or cheeses, right? It's got that. Right. Now you can go too funky on some of that stuff for me, but it does have that where you're like, oh, this is nicer,
right?
Because it's old.
So you've been messing with these dusties. Have you ever had anything like Prohibition era? In that window? It's the thing I've always wanted to try, just
in Japan
for the story.
Yeah, I did. It was a the Harper. Was it
IW Harper?
IW Harper.
Yeah.
It was like a 1942, something like that. Yeah. Oh no, not pre. That was. I was thinking World War. No, nothing Prohibition. No, Prohibition.
Yeah, they had that. A lot of medicinal whiskey. They were still distilling stuff, and they were just branding them as medicinal whiskeys. And there's usually fifths. You get a lot of fifths out there, but you're a couple grand for a fifth of.
Yeah. It's also danger because they didn't. I mean, they were.
I'm willing to roll the dice.
I know, I understand, but it was also a time of you were doing things a little under the radar. You didn't have a lot of the checks and balances of what you were putting in that bottle.
You probably end up going and meeting your great grandpa after you take a sip of that stuff.
And if it's lasted and it hasn't evaporated that good and still got a good fill line, it's probably some seriously bad shit in there.
Well, let's give this a shot, man. Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for bringing that.
Salud.
Oh. There's that.
Wow. That's
Wow.
not like anything I've ever drank. Smooth and sweet.
Sweet.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Good
It's
stuff.
fun. That
man.
one you got like
Really
in the
good
middle.
stuff.
It's not the
Yeah.
aftertaste that's the twang. It's right in the
In the
middle.
middle.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right in the middle.
You get like that, like the dry fall leaves, you
Yeah.
know, like leather baseball glove. It's all there.
Man, that's really
It's
good.
all there.
I wonder how that'd be with like a bottled Coke. You know,
Like a fancy Coke.
The real cane sugar. Mexican
Yeah.
Coke.
Right.
If you're gonna mix it, go ahead and yeah.
Do it right.
Well, man,
that's awesome, dude. Thank you very much for that.
yeah, can't
course.
thank you enough for bringing you. You wanted to show up and bring the heavy hitters, didn't you?
Well, he's like, let me take care of the drinks. You can talk.
That one's gonna go down in history.
Yeah.
No, this is really good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah,
Kick ass.
I've enjoyed this product.
I bet.
Like I said.
We're gonna have to connect on that because you're a Chicagoland guy, right?
Yeah.
You're not far from here.
Born and raised outside Chicago near Gage Park area, so like Western and 55th. And then in 2004, I moved up to Old River Park.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I stay now.
And so you're messing around on like the Facebook pages and stuff,
Yeah,
trading and
Dabble.
okay. You mess with that unicorn auctions much?
No. But they're doing big things. They're
Yeah.
a huge profit center for themselves.
Yeah.
They,
That's a good way of putting
they
it.
are not fucking around.
It's a nice resource because if you really want something,
Yeah.
you can get it.
Correct. Yeah. If you're, whatever, a wedding present, clients, something like that, you can get it fast.
Yep.
Boom.
Which
it's
that's
there.
nice. That's one thing we've never talked about on this podcast because we always talk about we drink all these cool ass bourbons and you really can't get 90% of them. But if you really want one, that Unicorn Auctions, it's an app. You can take a killer app, and there's like weekly auctions. You could buy anything you want. You're gonna pay dearly for it.
Sometimes,
but if you have to
depends,
have it,
Yeah, sometimes you actually get a deal,
yeah,
right?
if you have to
Yeah,
have it,
Sometimes
it's
you get
there.
a deal.
There's some old dusty stuff that comes through that's not horrible every now and then. It's not anything that's like wildly great, but it's
Right.
it's worth popping and
Yeah.
getting. It is easy.
Yeah.
Some of the Dusty Turkey
I need
stuff,
to
the
I need
80s,
to off
70s.
about 30 to 40% of my collection.
Yeah.
It's just such a hassle.
I've been contemplating getting rid of
Might know a guy.
Yeah.
getting rid of the whole collection, anything that's new, and just strictly focusing on Dusties.
Oh shit, you're going hardcore.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Shit.
I've got a lot of stuff that I'll probably never open that's probably pretty valuable, and it
Right.
would really set me up nice with a
Yeah.
pretty killer Dusty collection.
Also,
That's a
something we
project.
shouldn't be talking about on a podcast. We would absolutely pay all of our taxes and everything that would need
Oh,
to be done on
100%,
often.
dude.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's
Yeah.
legit. You know?
Right.
Obviously.
Obviously.
By the book.
Yeah. It's collector bottles. The contents are secondary. It doesn't matter what the contents are.
Yeah, the
Correct,
glass
it's
is
just
where all
the
the
bottle.
value
Yeah,
is.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
collector's
I'm not opening
bottle.
them.
Collector's
the
bottle.
stickers. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I'm putting black lights next to them and highlighter in them like we used to do back in the day. You know?
Yeah. We'll
I wonder
see
if
the bottle.
absolute bottles would be
Yeah.
worth
I
anything.
don't think so, dude. I don't
Oh
think so.
man.
But no, I actually got into whiskey with COVID. Actually, I kind of the belly and then the whiskey.
And the whiskey.
The whiskey.
During COVID, there was nothing else to do.
Yeah.
There was nothing else to do. Wow.
And pretty heavy, the driveway beers.
Oh yeah. The garage parties and shit and the burbs. Yeah.
Man, Jesus this is awesome. It's been a long time coming, man. I'm glad we got to do this. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Lots of stories.
Yeah, a few of them.
Yeah. You've got kind of like two parts of your career.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the working for your dad and in the trim shop, and then now you're like, most people know you as the famous hot rod builder. You know, you blasted
my God.
onto the scene with that Grim Camaro, and it's been like no looking back ever since.
I mean, we're still working, trying to get better. Trying to get to your guys' level.
I don't know about that. dude. It's hard to get better when you debut something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, you
set
set the bar pretty damn high, and it's I don't know how you get better than that. To be honest,
No, you
that was
guys-
a sick car, dude. Really sick
Thank you.
car.
You guys know better than anybody. We're always trying to get better.
You're always trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel like you're going backwards, and
It's a
sometimes you feel
great
like you're-
picture too, where
Yeah.
like
And-
fully dusted up.
A lot of cleaning after that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we shredded that thing. The paint after that was
Fuck.
trashed.
Is that we were on that same dry lake bed, weren't we? Right off.
Outside of Vegas.
Yeah, that was Hesperia, close to San Bernardino.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's a different place. Then.
So
Well, I'm from the Midwest.
They all look the same.
look the same. I guess.
There's that one
Probably
jerk-
the only one. I don't know.
Right.
Those things could be everywhere over there.
yeah, I mean it was a blast. So it was actually that was supposed to be a photo shoot. And that was the first time that we had set it down there. And the owner, his name's Cicero, he was with me, and he's like, you know what? I could drive it out here and not hit anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's true.
You could.
You'll trash the paint, and we'll have to detail for weeks. And he's like, I don't care.
I'm not doing it.
He jumped in and just took off. And then before I know it, he's spinning out of control.
No shit.
And I'm like, what happened? He's like, I was going a little too fast, and I thought I could make a turn, and I just lost control. I'm like, you're crazy.
That's the place to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
That had to be some good footage.
Yeah, it was fun. We did a little video after that, and it was fun. It was fun filming.
How'd that car come to be? I mean, was that your sort of like debut to the hot rodding world on like a high level? I guess I'm sure you built some other stuff before that. But
before that, we were only building our personal stuff, like just stuff for my dad. I was building I'm always into trucks, right? So I was just building personal trucks, but newer stuff, not old stuff, like S10s and Silverados and stuff like that. But we were building my dad's cars. Built him a 68 C10, built him a 64 Pontiac convertible. And Cesar, I knew him since he's a baby, right? He's a friend of our family. So he approached me and he's like, hey, I want to build a car. And I laughed and I'm like, dude, like, this is a lot of money, you know? You want to build a car, like, he's like, I want to build a badass car. I'm like, it's going to be like this much money. He's like, no problem. What if money is not an issue?
fuck yeah.
I'm like,
you could build something pretty cool then.
So I talked to my dad and I'm like, hey, Dad, we have the opportunity to build this guy a car. And he's like, I don't want to do it. He's like, I don't want to be involved with that. My stuff's interiors. You can do it. I don't want to do it. I'm like, all right. So I talked to my brothers. I'm like, hey, you guys want to? They're like, nah. One of them
sounds like everybody's speaking from experience.
Yeah. Well, one
bit by that.
Yeah, one had just got married, so he's like, dude, I'm about to start my family and my other brother had little kids at the time, so he's like, I got baseball and I got all. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it, and they're like, go ahead. So I have a shop in the back of my house, and that's where I started. We had no fucking tools, you know, like we'd bend sheet metal over bottles and slowly started adding a brake and this stuff. But he approached me and that was the first one. And he's like, I want the best of the best. So we started with the Roadster Shop chassis. We put the Mercury SP4 in it. A bunch of carbon work. Speedcore did the carbon for that.
It didn't seem like money was a problem.
No,
because you were rolling through like the heavy hitter parts.
Yeah,
no. Hit six figures, kind of like
quick
day one of just like checking a few boxes.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, you say it's not a problem. Well, we'll see. Let's watch this.
Yeah.
He'll squeal eventually.
So the funny thing is, he came over to the shop. We had the chassis and engine, and he's like, "How do we have over 100,000 in that right there?" I'm like, well, you wanted the best of the best. Yeah. Here we are. Yeah.
You got HRE wheels on it. I mean, you're just running through the cling, cling, cling.
It's good stuff, though.
It's all great stuff. Yeah. How long did that build take?
That one took us 18 months.
Oh, wow. That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's moving on something like that.
I mean, we were only working on that car, you know?
Yeah.
So and I was working on that car. So I was working for my dad at the time. So after work, I'd go back and work on it. And then on the weekends, it was me and two other guys. Just the weekends. But it was not like working. We were just having fun.
Yeah, you're doing what you've
somebody else's money. So it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
It was never meant to be a business. I'm sure you guys hear this a lot, but it was not meant to be a business. This was just us having fun in the back.
So as you're building it and you're putting all these, you're starting to put the vision together and you're all these ideas and buying all these great parts, when does it start transitioning of what you're going to do with it? Like debut and shows, like at what point does that come into the discussion? Because at first you're just like, this dude wants a badass car. The customer's like, yeah, let's do this. And then, sooner or later you're like, this thing's turning out pretty fucking nice. We need to show everybody and how. Yeah,
so it was never really meant to be a show car. He just wanted to drive it. And now he drives it. He almost dailies it.
Wow. Sweet. Good for him.
Yeah, but so we were just building the car, and I was telling, because we know a lot of people right in the industry. So I was like, hey, I'm building this Camaro, and they're like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, no, like it's gonna be nice. Oh, okay, that's cool. And I'm like, all right. So then we finally have the car in the interior shop, and somebody comes over and they're like, dude, this is a nice Camaro. I'm like, I've been telling you that I'm building a Camaro.
Fuckers don't listen.
Yeah. And they're like, you built this? I'm like, yeah, we've been building this for the past year. And he's like, dude, you didn't tell me you were like building this. I'm like, I did tell you. You didn't listen.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, actually, Steve Strope, he's like, dude, you need to fucking take this to SEMA. You need to like get this out there. I'm like, he wants to drive it. And he's like, let me call John over at Hot Rod. He's like, he should shoot this thing. So he did. We took it over there. He shot it. They did this little video thing. Turned out great. And then we were at Detroit with the car that we did a interior on, and John calls me and he's like, hey, we gave you the cover of Hot Rod. I'm like, wow, that's pretty fucking cool, you know?
For your first build that you were building on the side for not a business, yeah, that's that's setting the bar pretty fucking high.
I mean, everything just fell into place, like very organically. We didn't try to take it to SEMA. We didn't try. It just happened, you know. At the time, there was Jet Performance at SEMA. They're like, hey, the car that we were gonna have in our booth fell out. Do you have it? Actually, they told Sean Smith. Sean Smith designed the car. And he's like, hey, dude, like they want a car. Can you get it done in time? I'm like, well, yeah, it's at the interior shop now. Like, we could get it there. So that's how we got into the Jet Performance booth, you know? And then you guys did the top 4 on RS.
Yeah, the best on RS.
Yeah, best on RS. So that was pretty fucking amazing.
The car was like...
It's one of the few cars, like, you always remember the good ones. And I remember, exactly where that car was parked. I remember, like, the first time seeing it. I can vividly remember, like, walking around the car. And there's a lot of forgettable cars, not, like, talking shit, but that's a car that just sort of sticks with you. I mean, that's a special car. I appreciate that.
So I remember at the party, being on stage. I think, like, Dave Kindig was there on stage.
Who's that, Dave Kindig? Oh, TV guy.
Yeah. Troy from BBT, and then that's when it was a 50s Chevy one.
Sick Chops.
Oh, Sick Chops. Yeah, Sick Chops.
Oldsmobile.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a cool
but
car.
we were on stage and like I couldn't fucking believe it. Right? I was like a little fucking kid up there, smiling, and it was pretty awesome. So.
I mean, that's quite the breakout, first build. You mentioned it several times. It was never meant to be a business. Mm-hmm. So you're going through all of that. The emotions are high. Customers happy, I assume. You guys are living the dream. You're at SEMA, going to the best on RS party. I mean, let's face it, doesn't get much better than that. I mean, cover a hot rod's pretty cool, but the best on RS party,
it's only so cool.
Yeah, it's like
it's a magazine.
They do 12 of those a year, right? we do this once a year. But anyway, when do you start having the internal discussions with yourself of like, one, I had a lot of fun, I'd like to do this again, but are you getting business at that point?
So at SEMA, a guy approached me and he's like, hey, I want to build a car to this caliber. It was a 69 Mustang convertible. And I'm like, yeah, we could do it. We didn't have any other work to do, right? It was just that. So he's like, all right, well, why don't you, he was a San Diego guy. So then why don't you come out when you get back and take a look at the car? I'm like, yeah. So that's how it started. And then the phone just started ringing. Ringing. I mean, it was my cell phone. I didn't even have a phone,
Yeah.
So, and then I was still working with my dad, and I was just like scared, not to. I was scared, almost kind of just to like disappoint my dad, right? Because at the time I was running the upholstery shop, but it's like that's all I've ever done. I've never applied for a job anywhere. Like, I grew up into the family business, right?
Do you think he knew
He knew.
before you said something?
He knew because when I finally did tell him, he's like, I'm surprised you lasted this long. Because it was probably another year after SEMA that I still worked full time. And I was just working at home after work and the weekends. So it was 3 years of working 7 days a week and weekends before I finally said, I'm going to kill myself doing this, or I just need to make a decision and live with it.
How do you take that?
Better than I expected. He's like, dude, like, you don't understand the job of a father is you want the best for your kids. He's like, I see what you're doing and it's special. He's like, I like the build. Like, so I'm like, all right.
And he didn't follow that up with like, having said that, I got a lot of shit to do. We got a lot of cars to get done.
Let's get back to work.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah. So I did tell him, I'm like, hey, look, I'm going to do this, but if you guys need help, if you guys are stuck on something or you guys have a project, like call me and I'll come over. He's like, no, once you're gone, you're gone.
You're out.
Yeah. But I mean, we did have a conversation. He's like, look, I want you to do this. I want you to try it. He's like, I know this is not going to happen, but in case it doesn't work out, you could always come back. Obviously, the doors are open. Sure. So that was pretty cool, you know. And I was like, shit, I should have done this a year ago. You know?
I could have gotten so much more work done.
Yeah.
Gotten some sleep maybe on the weekends.
Yeah, seriously. So he took it really, really, really good, and I appreciate that. And I was always telling him, they're in San Bernardino, right? So I'm like, I don't want to be in San Bernardino. I want to be in Riverside. I live in Riverside. So I was looking for shops, couldn't find anything. This is once I had, more work. I ended up in San Bernardino, right next to my dad.
You guys get lunch together.
Yeah. So they see me every day.
That's funny.
They can't get rid of me.
It's an easy trip to the upholstery shop. Ready to go.
Yeah.
We literally push cars over. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome.
Things work out for a reason.
You sort of blew over, when he's talking about working for his dad.
Well, that's what I was going to go back to. We're gonna make this one a hopscotch around.
Okay.
Saying that, talking about your dad, we mentioned at the beginning about being on TV. So before you even have to get to this decision, you also mentioned the fact that you never applied for a job. So take us back to where this all began.
My dad, he had his own shop in Mexico at 16 years old, but building like furniture.
Okay.
Upholstery for furniture and stuff like that. Then he was 18. He got married to my mom, and he's like, you know what? We need to make a better life. So he came over to the States, and he started working for a shop in Huntington Beach that would do like Ferraris and Rolls Royce and all these higher end cars, and he loved it. He's like, oh my God, like this is what I want to do, right? So he got a job in Bloomington, which that's where he had his first shop. He got a job in Bloomington, and then they were working on hot rods and stuff like that, classic cars. And he's like, no, I love the hot rod stuff. He's like, because we could build custom stuff. Like we don't
you
have
get creativity.
Yeah.
You don't have to follow in a blueprint.
And everywhere he would go, he was the best upholsterer, like instantly. And so all his bosses loved him. And one year, my grandpa passed away, his dad, and he told his boss, hey, I have to go bury my dad. And he's like, you can't go. And my dad's like, well, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you I'm going to go bury my dad. He's like, well, that's fine. You're going, but when you come back, you don't have a job. So he's like, all right.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
really understanding.
So he came back, and yeah, sure enough, didn't have a job. So did you guys have Penny Saver out here?
Penny Saver.
Back in the day? Well, Penny Saver was like classified, like little.
Oh, we had
Yellow
Thrifty
Wheels on Wheels.
Down in the South was Thrifty Nickel.
Yeah.
But yeah, same
so
thing.
he was looking through the Penny Saver, and he's like, oh, he found a shop for lease, so he went down and looked at it, and it was down the road from this old shop that he used to work at. And he's like, it's perfect. So he rented it out, had no work. And then a good friend of ours, Ron Mangus, I'm sure you guys have heard of him. He's like, hey, he was actually, Ron Mangus was the cousin of this guy who fired my dad.
Oh.
So Ron's like, hey, I heard you starting your own shop. You don't have any work. Like, if you want, here's some seats. You guys could do the seats. And so my dad's like, yeah, I'll take whatever I can get. Like, whatever you need help with, I'll do it. So then my dad was doing that from his shop. One day, Boyd, his right-hand man, he just stopped by. And he's like, hey, you do upholstery here, custom? And he's like, yeah. He's like, hey, I have a car down the street. And the guy didn't finish it. He's like, can you guys do it? And my dad's like, yeah, I can do it. He had like one other car there at the time. And so they dropped it off. And then he's like, I need it in 3 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. We could get it done. So the guy came back a week later. My dad hadn't touched the car. And then he's like, hey, this car is for Boyd Coddington. Do you know who Boyd Coddington is? My dad's like, yeah, I know who Boyd Coddington is. He's like, this car has to get done. He's like, okay, I'll get it done. Okay. Came back next week. My dad hadn't touched the car. And he's like, didn't even say a word, just turned around and left. The following week, when it was pickup time, he rolled up with Boyd in the tow truck, and the car was done. And the guy's like, how'd you get it done? He's like, I told you it was going to get done. And he's like, I just worked all night until it was done. And he's like, Boyd, he finished this in a week.
Oh, that set the bad precedent.
I got an idea for a TV show.
Yeah, give us like 4 more weeks in assembly to get these cars done.
Yeah, so Boyd never went anywhere else after that. That was it. And this was before the, like you said, he probably got a good idea for a TV show. But Boyd was a big factor in, nobody knew my dad. He obviously did great work, but nobody knew who he was. You're talking about overnight, once they started that TV show.
Yeah, massive commercial.
Oh my God. Like the phone would ring off the hook.
At that point, Gabe's was...
It was just the name.
The name. Like it's a brand overnight.
You went from doing local cars, California cars, to doing cars all over the country, all over the world, England, New Zealand, like everywhere. It was nuts. And we never imagined, my dad never imagined having a shop in Mexico, seeing
That's pretty cool.
Cadzilla and all this stuff. Like, he never dreamt he'd be working on those cars.
That's wild.
So it's pretty cool stuff.
What age did you start working at the shop?
When I was in diapers, like, that's all I remember. Like, my dad, before he had his shop, he was working out of the garage. So we'd have like these, he'd buy the foam by a roll because it was, get a better price on it. And he'd have us unroll the whole, like, Landau foam, which is what we used to cut the design in the door panels and stuff. Mm-hmm. We'd be out there, me and my brother, just texturing it so the glue could stick. He's like, here, do this roll first, and when you guys are done, do that roll. So we were just in elementary school out there with wire brushes, texturing this foam and stuff like that, sweeping the shop or the garage. But that's all I've ever known is just working on cars and classics, hot rods. That's
talk about the work ethic that you learned, because I think it's very interesting, because watching from the TV show, right, and you talking about knocking one out in a week, and we saw obviously there's TV, but at the same time there's like deadlines, right? So if it says, hey, this thing's gonna be done in 5 days or 7 days or 10 days or whatever, it's got to get done. You also talked about you were running basically a full-time shop, even though it wasn't meant to be a shop, while you're running a full-time job, working 7 days a week for 2 years. That's work ethic, right? I would like to hear more about those stories, and I assume you learned all of that from your dad.
Well, we have a joke that I didn't meet my dad until I was like 15 years old. He doesn't like that joke very much, but
that's good.
So that's all we ever saw, right? Like my dad would just work, and then when we, like, weekends or whatever, my mom was like, "Go with your dad, go to work," and we would just drive to Huntington Beach or wherever he was working at the time, and we would just sit there and just watch him work. Like, we would love to go because we would get candy bars and food and but we would just sit and watch him work and just talk to him about what he's doing and why he's doing this, and just learn really, like, from the root how to build this interior from scratch.
Do you know at that point that you're learning, or are you just picking shit up?
No, we're just having a good time.
Yeah.
We don't look at it as work. We're just there spending time with our dad, So, and he would pay us by, like, like giving us candy bars or hey, here, go get a slice of pizza, and we were happy. You know,
Yeah.
we're like, this
is awesome.
That's
yeah.
cool.
So, but that's how we learn how to work. That, and I got a couple other stories that we'll get into, but we learned the most by just fucking shit up, and and then my dad come in. I remember we build our own armrest, right? So we would make a wood buck and then fiberglass over it. So when we would staple it to the table, we'd use 1/4-inch staples. So one time I was doing it and I didn't realize I had 1/2-inch staples in the staple gun. So I like stapled it to the table,
Permanent.
fiberglassed it, and I'm like trying to get this thing off. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And my dad comes over, what did you do? And I'm like, well, I stapled it to the table. He opened the staple gun, 1/2-inch staples. He like grabbed it, ripped it off the table, and threw it in the trash. And I'm like, I went to the restroom, cried a little bit, came back out, and then he's like, if you're gonna do something, pay attention and do it right. And you know, we gotta make sure that you lost time, your material. And I'm like, all right, never happened to me again.
That is
Never happened to me again.
Best way to learn.
Yeah, what a great life lesson. And that right there is the exact thing that we're missing in this world today.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's the way I learn. That's the way you learn. That sticks with you forever.
You know why? Because it hurt.
Yeah.
And you don't want it to happen again?
You don't like the pain.
When you
Yeah.
pussyfoot around it and you have to kind of like dance around and
Because
like,
then it doesn't hurt.
you know, you tried really hard and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Right.
However, next time when you do it, could you maybe just like, that's never going to resonate with somebody. That shit, they forgot that as soon as you got done saying it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, I mean, he was a great teacher, right? But obviously stuff like that would annoy him.
Yeah.
Because it's like it shouldn't have happened.
Right.
So it was great. I mean, yeah, me and my brother, we always mess around like, hey, like, why didn't the young brother get this treatment? You know? He should have got a little bit of this, and he would have been that much better, that much faster. And
It was your job to ride his ass.
yeah,
Right.
so that's actually Junior's job. So Junior was he's great now. My youngest brother, Adrian, he's putting in work now. But before, oh my God, he couldn't even sweep the shop. It was horrible.
So there's two or three.
Three brothers.
Okay.
Gabe Jr. He's the oldest, and then I'm the middle boy, and then Adrian's the youngest guy.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 sisters.
How did your mom deal with that workload from your dad? Like you said, you made the joke of you didn't meet your dad till you were 15.
Yeah.
That's just what she knew?
Yeah, she knew that he had to work. you
Yeah.
know? She took care of the house. She made sure that there was food when we got home, and we had clean clothes, and we didn't need anything. Like, we obviously, you know, the way my dad started and stuff, we didn't have any money. Like, you worked for everything you had.
Right.
But we didn't need anything. Like, we had good meals. My mom would cook every single day. And we're from Chihuahua, so she would make hand flour tortillas and like.
Yeah, you
Good
didn't
stuff.
need anything.
No, I mean, we'd come home and we'd have a bowl of beans with homemade tortillas. Are you kidding me? Like, to me, it was
it.
like
You
the
got it
best
made.
meal.
Yeah, of course.
That's heaven.
Yeah, it was the best meal because that's where we're from. That's what we ate, right? And now, you know, we eat like a little bit better, and I'm like, I wish I had a bowl of beans and a flour tortilla.
Right.
And you know, my wife always like, you're never happy with what you have. I'm like, I like the simple things.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, touching on that, though, going forward, work ethic and having that significant other, having that girlfriend, having that wife that also, and as generations change, right, the acceptance for some of that changes, right? You even talked about your younger brother, right?
Yeah.
He didn't get near the shit that you or your older brother got, right?
Yeah.
Generations change. Same thing happens as life goes on. Now you've got employees and now you've got stuff. I'd like to talk a little bit or hear some of that because we've talked about it a lot on this podcast that we've all.
Talking about like work-life balance and making.
Well, there's no such thing as that.
Reading between the lines, you've gotten in trouble recently or trying to excuse yourself, right?
No, not at all. The exact opposite. The thing
I
is,
think Josh is trying to support his chauvinistic, masculine like views, which there's nothing wrong with.
No, there's nothing wrong
Because
with
I
it.
agree with him as well.
I think that,
He's
yeah,
just trying
to flat out.
walk him into that to get
That
exactly
went
what he
down,
wants.
differently in your head, right? As you said.
I was saying it. I was saying it nicer. I was saying it nicer.
yeah.
But yeah, flat out. I mean, everybody that's listening. This is as much of a benefit for us personally and this enjoyment as it is for people that are listening and other shops coming up, right? Whether they've been around for a long time or they're just getting started. I think it's something that doesn't get talked about near enough. Is the lack of success or opportunities that people think they haven't been given is a direct relation on the amount of bitching that they're willing to listen to at home, right? And the younger generation that's like, hey, the work-life balance is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Can you imagine telling your dad 15 years ago that, hey, like, I need to have a proper work-life balance or whatever. So I know
That didn't work.
yeah, that's becoming more and more accepted of a thing.
Yeah.
That's
Or you've got to like leave early because you've got to help your girlfriend maybe make dinner or like do the laundry or the house is filthy. So you got to get home and kind of help her clean so you can't work late today.
Oh no!
How would that
I would never.
yeah, that's exactly.
I get smacked probably in the back of the head. Get your ass to work.
But I mean, we're dancing around and saying it probably pretty poorly. I'm sure
Not
most
saying
people.
the way we want it.
Most people are reading between the lines. I'll end it with this, and we'll keep going. I'd like to hear your take, but that car right there was not built in 18 months without sacrifice and having a proper work-life balance.
No, I had no life, really. But the thing is, when you have the right people and the right partner, the right family,
Yeah.
it's almost like they push you a little bit, right? Like my wife, had she been any other woman, probably would have divorced me,
Right.
you know. But she saw, like, what, I don't know. I guess
The drive.
the drive.
Yeah.
Sure.
No
She's-
pun intended.
Yeah, she saw me out there having a good time, and she would not complain, and that's the difference, I think.
If they're proud of you and they want to see you accomplish your goals and dreams,
Yeah,
then everything's different.
yeah, and
Everything's different.
And at the time, my wife was working full time. We had one kid already. My son Jesus, he's 12 now, but it was a lot. My mom would watch my kid, right? I would go whenever my wife was at work. I'd literally go to my mom's house, eat, see my kid for a little bit, go home, do this, bring the kid, put him to bed, go back outside, and then my wife would come home. She would take over, and I'd be out there working. And she's like, "Hey, it's like midnight. What time are you coming in?" "I'm coming in right now." And it's just like it didn't feel
Right.
like there was any obstacles, you know. So I obviously give her a lot of credit for taking care of the family and helping me, like, just have complete freedom.
That's cool, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I think honestly, the moral of the story really is that if you've got a wife or a girlfriend that isn't supporting your relentless drive and determination and the work that you're going to put in, find a different wife or girlfriend.
I was
Yeah.
wondering where I was going to end.
There's a shit ton of them out there.
Yeah.
I mean, plenty of them that are looking for like guys that are working hard too, that
Yeah.
are going to put food on the
I mean,
table.
Yeah.
she met me, and that's all I knew was cars, right? So she kind of already knew what
Yeah.
she was getting into.
I've used that cell. I'm like,
Set the precedent.
you knew.
Yeah,
You knew.
you knew
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, too late now.
Don't buy day old meat and then bitch about the quality. Like, you knew exactly what you were getting into.
Yeah. So
Biting my tongue on that one.
but like going back a little bit to like I'm working at my dad's, you know, before how he met Boyd and stuff. Then the TV show started and it blew up. But it was fun because we would finish those cars in 3 days. So
Damn.
3
Just
days
24 hours straight, just rocking.
nonstop. We'd go home, eat, come back.
How old were you when the TV show kicked off?
I was in high school, so
I mean, how
That's pretty cool.
are you going to high school? Like, expecting everybody to be like watching the show?
No, because we had just started the show,
Right.
And
You had a year to film probably before it comes out, right?
So, but it was starting to get traction, right? And there was people stopping us, like, "Hey, I know you." You know, my dad, like, he'd go to Vegas and like, "Hey, can I take a picture?" Like, and my dad's like, "Yeah." Like, it was like weird to us.
I
right?
bet.
But we would knock these cars out in 3 days, and so my dad was fucking happy, right?
Yeah.
Because he's like, "We should do this with every car." I'm like, "Yeah, you'll kill us. We'll be dead on the floor."
A car every 3 days.
You can get 100 cars a year.
10x that. By this time, we could do it. Yeah.
So we would do one like every 3 months, right? So we just when we felt like, all right, we're catching our,
Yeah, caught back up. Yeah.
and it's boom, another car, and it became to a point where Boyd was really like bringing us almost 80% of our business, right? Not just the TV cars, but other cars that he was squeezing in, at the time too. So then my dad bought a piece of property in San Bernardino, and we built the shop. And Boyd came to the open house, and he's like, "Hey, we're going to. This is going to be the biggest year we've ever had. We're only working for celebrities now. Like, we're top dollar stuff. Whatever you're charging me, double it." He's like,
Need him in 2 days.
yeah, probably. That was to follow, but 4 months later, he passed away. And it's like, my dad, he just built the shop. Boyd was providing 80% of our business. And he's like, holy shit, like, what are we going to do? Then it's 2008.
That's a double whammy.
Yeah. So
Shit.
it's like, it got to the point where he's like, you guys should probably start looking for a job. And I'm like, we had cars, but he's like, I don't know, like we're going through like recession and like all this stuff. He's like, start looking for a job. I'm like, no, like, we're going to stay here.
Yeah.
Like, we'll make it work. I'm like, I don't need money. Just give me enough to pay my bills and I'm happy. And my brother said the same thing. He's like, yeah, me too. Just pay our bills and that's it. And that's what we did. We literally were just like,
Just riding the storm out.
just riding the wave. Luckily, I mean, we rode it out and we were fine. And that's actually when I met you guys. I met you guys in 2000. You guys had that Corvette at Pleasanton. And so we had never, to that point, advertised or done anything, right?
Yep.
Because we didn't need it. So I remember we made like hero cards and we were going around Pleasanton passing them out. And everybody's like, hey, you guys all right? Like, are you guys cool? I'm like, yeah, we just, you need
Getting
material.
it. Getting after it.
Yeah. And I stopped by your guys' booth. You guys had, I think,
That's a long time ago.
yeah, and I was like, hey, you guys need an interior? And I remember you're like, yeah, don't look at the interior in the Corvette. I'm like, I thought it was great, right?
Second time around, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I thought it was great. So I was like, hey,
I love that.
can we work together? He's like, yeah, but we're in Chicago. I'm like, shit, I'll pay for half the shipping if you're willing to. And we talked about it.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
actually.
I remember your dad he's like, hey, well, I mean, it's something to consider. It never happened really, but
It was scary. It was like sending a car around the world to get an upholstery done. Like a far trip for us was like 4 hours or 6 hours, and just driving to California was like light years away.
Yeah. So, but it's cool that at the time,
it is wild.
That's my first time that I met you guys, and obviously we knew who you guys were, but that's the first time we met. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, we were fans. Honestly, like that was my favorite part of the show, the American Hot Rod show, was when the car was going to upholstery shop.
Yeah.
Because you guys rocked it out.
I know.
And it was always, it's going to Gabe's. They're gonna, we were so engaged with it that you felt like you were part of it.
Yeah.
The two things that were, it was always that, and then remember who was the black dude that worked with Roy, old man Roy?
Oh yeah.
Lee.
Lee. Yeah, oh yeah, Lee.
Yeah.
What we gonna do today, Roy?
Yeah.
The thing that I enjoyed so much about American Hot Rod when they went to Gabe's was there was this sense of professionalism in the simplicity, because it was boom, dropping the car off and it was very little conversation back and forth. It's like, all right, we're going to do this one, thinking about something like this, and it's just finger pointing, like, okay, this, this color, all right, we'll do that. And then there was like confidence in like, because we were just like trying, right? Starting out, building stuff in garages and trying to make it. And I remember watching that and you're like, now that's going to be great to one day if you ever were to at that point to where you're trusting the interior shop or whatever, whoever you're subbing something out to, where it's just brief conversation. You trust them, they trust you. You're like, all right, this color, make it fucking cool.
Yeah.
And that was the thing of like, that's really cool, where it wasn't the micromanaging of every little thing. And it was just like, it's in Gabe's hands. It's in your, all you guys is like, you're going to make it nice. The other thing I wondered is, did during that time, did they run out of light tan cows? Like,
well, Paul Atkins used up all the gray ones.
Yeah.
We had that in stock at all times.
He hides on top of hides.
Yeah.
That was like the South versus the West Coast difference. Everything was that
light gray and then light tan.
It was all light tan over there.
Yeah. Black gets hot in California, man. The sun just fucking beats down at it.
I mean, Boyd would put light tan and match it with any color, outside color. He'd go with anything.
Yeah, he'd go out, wild sometime with like that Bud Light car, like yellow interior.
Yeah,
that was a little odd, but it worked.
That was always cool to watch, man. I think mostly I love watching the dynamic of all you guys. It was really cool seeing it, like, because you guys kind of jived. It was fun. It was just fun to watch. Like,
and the funny thing about that is, the first time we filmed, we just got to work, right? The camera's like, just pretend we're not here. But we just worked. We put our head down and we just worked. And we got like 2 minutes, not even, like a little blip. And we're like, that's it? Film for these 3 full days.
That's what you gave me?
Yeah, start throwing tools and yelling at each other.
And so the producer told us, like, well, nobody wants to see you work. I'm like, well, then what are we here for?
Problem is he was wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see everybody work.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to see that drama shit.
Yeah. So he's like, you guys need to do something. Like, you guys need to talk more. You guys, we need to have more interaction. So then, I started throwing stuff at my brother and working and doing this. And all of a sudden, we got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So I told my brother, hey, like, huh?
See how this game works.
Yeah. So I told my brother, like, well, we're getting more time.
Yeah.
That's better for us.
Right.
So we need to, do a little bit. Also still show our work, but we need to have fun.
Yeah.
So then we started having fun, and we started, like, I was more the one who was goofing off and stuff.
Right.
But it just kept giving us more air time.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
you got to, like, pump some personality into it. That's definitely part of it.
So, and so, we started getting all
What
this
was
time.
everybody's specialty? Like, what was your thing? What was your dad thing? What was your brother's thing?
So my brother, Gabe Jr., he's the oldest, he would do door panels.
Okay.
Right? My dad and my uncle, because it's a family business, my dad and my uncle, they would do the seats,
Right.
carpets. I would do fabrication, trunks. So, like, I would build all the panels out. And then Gabe Jr. would just wrap everything. Like, he's just a magician with leather in his hands. It just melts.
When you got a car, a new project, did you just start on the trunk and go ahead and put all the time into the trunk before you?
But you're just talking about Jeremy Carlson here. We have an ongoing.
There's a
you know
lot.
Jeremy from Avant Garde, right? We butt heads. He's one of my, like, really best buddies, honestly. But I'll fuck with him every time because as soon as he gets a car, I'm like, dude, you're clearly an ass man. Because the first thing, it's right for the back of the car, and there could be 2,000 hours of fabrication needed inside, and it's got to go to SEMA, and you've got like a week to do it.
Dude, we could shut the trunk and nobody would know.
I'm like, dude, we'll close the
You're
trunk.
like, we're not opening the trunk, right?
Let's get the seats.
Well, that's my brother Adrian's job now. He does the trunks. And he's like, dude, why don't you ever open the fucking trunk? I'm like, because the car looks better with the trunk closed.
Yes.
Dude, and still, even at the shows, like, they'll be opening the trunks. I'm like, dude, close the fucking trunk.
Yeah, it looks stupid with the
Nobody
trunk up.
cares.
Yeah.
I started a movement with trunk interiors that I'm going to take credit for because I'm so anti spending too much time on a trunk interior. And we finally made it happen with Jeremy Katz on this Grand National. He thought I was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, just make it look like a 80s BMW. So you open it up, and it's just, whatever that, like, kind of trunk liner material they use. Make it, like, utilitarian, and that it just looks sort of rugged, but it's also finished.
Speaker box carpet and
he's
be done with it.
He was fighting me tooth and nail.
And if you do it right, it looks sanitary.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Now that's like all he does on him now. People love the trunk on that car.
Yeah.
Which
That
now
was your
started.
idea.
Yeah.
Started movement.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit I do. You guys are talking about TV shows and stuff.
Yeah. I'm solving problems.
Trendsetter of the year coming up. Could be round 2.
Right.
Yeah, that was a shot at Carlson. But it is funny how you, like, especially when there's a deadline, there's got to be the things of like, all right, we're going to try. We got to start with the things you absolutely have to see.
You need a seat.
You can't get away without seats.
Yeah.
Right.
There's nothing that you can possibly do to fake
A seat.
not having seats. Because the seat's either there
Yeah.
and it looks the way it looks, or it's not there.
Limo tint the windows.
You can reduce some fabrication and the intricacies in a door panel if you need to,
Yeah.
right? Because the time is there. Because ultimately,
You're kind of stuck.
but
It's got to be right.
The seat has to be the seat, right?
Yep.
Start with the seats. I'm not telling you how to do your business. I'm just saying.
I don't want to bounce all over or get off on a tangent. But do you ever talk to your dad, or do you have a view on it? Like when you guys look at stuff like what guys like Jeremy Carlson at Avant-Garde are doing, how it's just gotten so techy and it's so like engineering based and design based versus sort of the old school, just dive in and get it done.
Yeah.
Did your dad ever talk about that?
Yeah.
Is he like,
all the time.
fuck these young kids at their computers and shit?
He likes
iPads
it.
and-
He likes it.
They
but
still
he's-
can't stitch like I can. That's exactly.
He likes it, but he still likes to add a little bit of that handmade element, right?
Yep.
He's like, this is what gives this interior soul. Like that it was hand sculpted, it was handmade. Right? He's like, don't get me wrong. He's like, that stuff is beautiful. Like the gaps are perfect.
Yeah.
Everything is perfect, but it looks like a machine made it. I'm like, well, because the machine did make it.
Yeah.
But a guy wrapped it.
I think there's the unique balance in there's a bunch of stack up panels. I mean, we're able to do things today that back when you guys were when American Hot Rod was kicking, we were coming on building there. We all, as hot rod builders, everybody wanted to build a door panel with the dimension of a new car that you wanted. And it was just a flat.
Those rod doors, pieces of plastic, would only let you go so far.
And I mean, even good interior shops, right? You were just basically stacking. A flat door card, and you just had to stack, right? And you could never. So the ability to get the interiors overall to look like they look now, with the modern technology, scanning and machining and foams and 3D printing and stuff like that, absolutely is taking the entire car.
The depth and the layers.
The depth and the layers there. Now there's sometimes when you get a little carried away, you lose. It's just wrapping panels, right? Stacking up, wrapping panels, and you lose some of the stitching, and that's where I think you cross the old school craftsmanship with some of that, and then that's when you do. And some people do it. You get some designs where you do have that good. I'm a sucker for a good French seam, or there's and that's hard to do.
Well, and the thing is, over at the shop now they have 3D printers. Now they have a 5-axis machine. They have a CNC machine. So now they're getting a little bit more into that. They have a full designer in house now, a machinist. But he still doesn't like to do everything that way, right? So they'll scan like. Did you guys see the Tuca interior, the Ring Brothers Blazer?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the first one they did, like with all the tech that they have at the shop and stuff.
Cool.
And it turned out pretty damn
it
nice, But they're still refining it and finding that balance, like you said.
Is there still a place for Big Al's Carponents armrest to go and everything?
No.
Yeah, you bring back one of those wild rods, 37s, you can bolt that sucker on.
No. It's funny because I remember using those things like, billet base and then just put a little
pad on it, just a wrap pad and put the screws in from the bottom side.
But I guarantee you, we're going to be out like Fort Lauderdale one day when you're looking at those giant fucking yachts that you're like, dude, who owns these?
Big Al.
Big Al on the back. And it's going to be like ball milled.
Yeah.
Billet. He probably made an absolute fortune on this.
Yeah, that's all everybody would use.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just going to say Big Al on the back of a 60-something foot Hatteras. Well, you talked about, we talked about working for your dad. You talked about progressing on. Talked about the show. Talked about, we started with business side of things. You did the Mustang. How does it start progressing there where, like, you're hiring employees and, moving into, and where are you crafting what you're going to do?
Yeah, so, when I first started, it was just weekends, right? So I had two guys who would come in on the weekends.
Because we're not talking about that long ago. That car was 2019?
That was 2019, SEMA 2019. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just working weekends, so I didn't have a staff. I didn't have employees. These guys would just come and just mess around. So then I started hiring guys. And that car right there, I remember guys coming up to me, like, hey, are you hiring? And I'm like, I didn't even think about it,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hiring. And he's like, okay, like, we'll come on the weekend and I'll test you out.
What you got?
And so that's how I got a couple of my guys, and then because we have a paint we do our own paint now, and a painter too. He's like, hey, are you hiring? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you have a paint team? I'm like, no, you're the paint team. And he's like, no, he's like, I really want to work with you. Like, I saw the car that you did, and I'm like, yeah, come on. So we're painting and doing everything in the back of my house in these inflatable spray booths.
Damn.
And so first we started with canopies and then just draping plastic over the canopies and then creating our own
Box fan with an air filter.
Yep. But we would get it done, right?
But I think that's so cool and important when you've got a frame of reference, you've got a body of work of the previous 15, 20 years of seeing high-end vehicles in their naked state, right? You're seeing behind the scenes when you're putting interior. You're seeing the paint jobs. You're seeing the overall style. Not having done it, you've just seen it, right? You've been building stuff on the side. Well, then, without the tools and the equipment or the people, you don't have like a set of rules to get there, right? You're just like, well, I know what nice is. And I know what it needs to look like after it's rubbed out, right? And I know what looks good and stances good and colors and stuff like that. I don't have to follow anything along the way. And I'm not chasing the hot rod starter kit of like, I've got to have this piece of equipment, this piece of equipment, this piece of equipment, post all this on Instagram, and all of a sudden I'm good. You've got the frame of reference, the eye. The eye is the thing that you've got 15 years of. And then while you're building it yourself, I don't care if you're spraying it in a spray booth in the backyard, whatever, you've got to do whatever you've got to do for the end result, right? Yeah. You got to put more clear on it to sand it off to get it flat enough, like whatever it is. It's the look.
So it's funny you say that because working all those years at the shop with my dad, and he was doing for all these different builders, these cars, and you would see stuff that you're like, holy fucking shit, how the fuck do these guys do this?
Yeah.
Like, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
And then you see this other builders that it looks like. It looks like a surgery room. Like, it's like perfect, everything. There's nothing out of place. And so you just start picking up on that stuff, and you're like, damn, if I ever build myself a car, I'm going to do it like that. And it's just like,
be a little backstage pass to learning there.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, and you just
super
see stuff like, oh, definitely don't want to do that, but I like the way they did this.
Best thing to do is just run a big old bundle of wires, like the whole wiring harness right down the top of the trans tunnel. Oh, yeah. That's the best thing to do. Trim shops love that.
It's the easiest for the guy wiring.
Let the interior guy figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. And just foam up to it.
Yeah.
We're all guilty of that. Yeah. That's got to be tough on you, though, because the interior. Well, it's tough, and it's also a benefit.
Yeah.
Because you know how to do it to where it's conducive for the interior shop, because you've been there.
Yeah.
But it's also sometimes harder to do it that way, right?
I know what my dad needs, right? So I try to do things like that I know he's going to like. I still get shit over it. Like, he gets there and he's like, man, these fucking builders, look at this. And I'm like, hey, I try to help you out. He's like, yeah, of course you did. He's like, you're just like all these builders. And I'm like, hey, man, I did that for you.
Yeah.
He's like, no, don't do that anymore.
So who's the worst builder you've ever do an upholstery job for?
Yeah. Well, you know what?
One of these days
I don't work there anymore. So
One of these days we're doing the pay-per-view episode.
yeah.
We're just gonna let it all air out. We're gonna have like a 20 builder panel, and we're just gonna
And then it's
pay
over.
per view and just air it out.
Like a roast session.
Yeah, just air it. Like,
I sat there for 5 minutes waiting for one of you two to jump in.
I
but
didn't.
I
yeah.
actually was waiting for that from you. Actually,
Yeah, it's just, what is some of it? Yeah. But I think that's really cool to talk about is like the frame of reference. You know, you said you've seen the insides. You know, Phil mentioned the backstage pass, but the quality that you knew you were trying to achieve, irregardless of what you had at hand, right?
Yeah.
And then as you're working for that, I mean, again, I'm still in awe that was the first stab.
yeah,
Like that's what you come on the scene with, and no bullshit. Just because you're sitting here, that is a heavy fucking hitter that lots of people that have been in business for quite some time haven't achieved that quality yet. And that's
thank you.
I don't think anyone else has built a car that they've gotten customers and employees off of
yeah,
one shot. I mean, that's
yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
that's pretty nuts.
And you know what? The cool thing is that all my employees have all reached out to me and asked like, hey, how can we work with you?
Sure.
Right now, actually, I'm looking for another fabricator. So I've been posting like, hey, we're looking for a fabricator. But up until this point, like they've all reached out, and
That's good.
That was pretty cool.
That always seems to be how the great ones happen.
Yeah.
You can post ads all you want and you find some help here and there, but it always seems like the guys that are really
Gravitate towards
they
the ones
sort of,
that
Yeah, right.
they sort of find
they're
you.
gonna fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have an awesome fabricator right now, and he just killing it. I don't got to worry about him. Just let him go to work.
That's great.
Yeah.
How-
So
How did this car happen? We're not going to talk near as much about this one because I don't know how that chassis situation happened.
Yeah.
But
Moving on.
that was debuted in the Air Motives booth a couple years ago. That thing,
It's fucking awesome. Amazing.
really nice car.
yeah. So the owner of that car. His name's Junior Villarreal. He saw Grim, and he's like, I want to build a car like Grim. And I'm like, all right, well, it's going to take a couple years to build, and, I don't know, probably this amount of money. And he's like, let's do it. He already had the chassis and the engine when he brought the car to me.
Or you get that on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace or something.
Yeah,
That's the
probably.
best way you could have saved that situation is
Yeah.
telling us that.
So
He had the TMI interior as well that he just kind of stuck in there.
he tried, but, so we just started building. And I'm like, fuck, another Camaro, right? How are we gonna try to make this a little bit different than the last one? So we added like a more like Euro, more feel and carbon, a lot more carbon on this one. All the engine bays all hand fabricated metal. So on Grim it was all carbon. So we want.
Love that contrast of the gloss black
Yeah.
against the
Yeah.
satin. That's sick.
Did y'all paint this one?
Yeah, we painted this one. His wife actually wanted this car black. And I'm like, I'm not painting that car black. And she's like, well, why? And I'm like, because it's going to look like every other Camaro. I'm like, why did you like Grim? She's like, well, I don't know. It just impacted. If you see Grim, you instantly know
color.
it's Grim.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, let me do that for you. And
We make an iconic car for you.
Yeah.
And doesn't need to be black.
yeah, and we gave her different, these are 4 colors you can choose from. Which one do you like the best? And they chose this one. It took us 3 months to mix that color. Like just spraying hoods, and then didn't look right. Spray another hood until we got that color. And now I'm like, would you rather us painted it black? She's like, I love my car. Everybody walks up to this car and says, I love that color. And so that's pretty cool.
The color is amazing. That's a wheel choice that isn't easily pulled off, and it really works on that car.
Yeah,
Looks good.
those are Brixton forged wheels, carbon barrels.
What's next in the pipeline? What are you working on now?
the 56 Nomad as a fast track chassis. We need to get some.
That's a wheel that's hard to pull off right there on the front.
Yeah, those are classic Boys.
OG boys.
We're thinking of running those, but
You should.
no. So we'll need some billet control arms and billet spindles for that thing. But that's going to be the next big one. We're going to do a full carbon body on that.
Really?
Yeah, carbon roof.
Shit.
But it's all going to get painted. We'll do like the paint scheme in between the molding, in between the trim, will be exposed carbon.
Okay.
Are you on a mission? These customers keep saying money's not an option, and you're on a mission to be like, I'm going to find the one that's money actually is an option. You keep saying that there's no bottom. That's the Chili's bottomless tostadas.
Well,
Trying to find it.
Be like, I bet you I can find the bottom.
Yeah,
There it is.
They start with money's not an option, and then towards the end, it's like, oh my god, when is this going to stop?
Yeah, you said it was no option.
Yeah, but this guy's actually a childhood friend of mine. I played t-ball with him. I played baseball with him. I went to high school with him, and he's like, he's in a wheelchair now, but he's like, I want a car that I could put my wheelchair in. Right?
Okay.
He's like, so what could we do? And I'm like, build a fucking Nomad, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, let's fucking do it. So,
Evan.
but he saw Grim and he saw Illicit, and he's like, well, I want to build a car better than those. And I'm like, well, that could be done.
Yeah.
But you just got to throw enough money at something, and
What takes talent?
Talent and time.
yeah, and taste, right? Because you could have all the money in the world, but if you have horrible taste, it's no good. So I was like,
What would be like a good example of that?
Big Al's car opponents. we already
I
touched
did
on
that on a budget.
He
That's
loves
fine.
the dirty.
So that's where that's going. Actually, this is going to have a Mercury SB4 in it too. We were able to get our hands on another one.
Oh,
Were
sweet.
you?
Yeah,
Dude, it's a shame that thing's gone because
Yeah.
that's a fun motor.
yeah,
It really is.
I mean, the way that thing sounds is just fucking beautiful.
Man, I can't believe you found another one.
Yeah,
You can't describe the way it sounds to people. It's like
Or-
exotic, but American muscle V8.
and the way you just like put your foot to the ground and it just keeps going and going and going. It's like
It's awesome.
it's
You know, we found, maybe you've already done this, but we've been putting like 456 gears in everything that has one of those. And
Really?
dude, it just wakes them up like night and day
Completely
difference. Especially with like a T56 or something.
Yeah.
It is like a different car.
really
Yeah. I've actually like gone back and swapped the gears out of some of the cars that we put that motor in. They had like, 390s or 370s or something.
Yeah.
Put a 456 in that thing and it will just
Grim
come to
has
life.
3.7. Wish we might change that out and see.
I would try it, dude,
Yeah.
because like the little, those motors are like a little temperamental when you're like kind of just coming off the clutch and down low.
Yeah.
And it's like you could just basically step off the clutch and the car will just carry it right off
Really?
the clutch and then they just
hits the
absolutely
power band so much
rip.
earlier. It feels like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it works on that because you got so much
top end.
more on
Yeah.
the top side that it doesn't.
We had to do is rip the ECU out and we put a Holly in it.
That's the
'Cause
best thing you can do too.
We could not get that thing to idle for anything, and as soon as we ripped it out, put the Dominator in there, problem solved.
Really?
Yeah.
On an auto, or was it
Yeah,
auto trans?
no, manual. Yeah.
We were getting they idle and they run great. My gripe was that like fuel cut when you're shifting. You notice that like if you're trying to like shift fast like under power, you get that like very slight hesitation, and then you're back in it. Where
Yeah.
we'd used a Holly on that CUDA that we did,
Yep.
and that thing, dude, so good.
That's a good car.
Gone too soon. Those motors. We got one sitting in a crate, waiting for a special project.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Anybody's listening that
You're right.
has a good idea.
Oh, you're squirreling that one away.
Shameless
Something cool.
plug.
Not
Yeah,
just
so-
going to anybody.
I think there's one more floating around there somewhere that somebody's trying to get rid of. That
Where will you debut that at?
we
Don't know
haven't-
yet.
No, we haven't really put any thought to it. It's gonna be a little bit, a year and a half, till it's done. In 2 years.
Year and a half.
When
Full
you-
carbon body. No big deal.
When you talk about doing it out of carbon, is there any significant changes to the body, or are you just kind of repopping most of the stuff?
We not really many significant changes. No, We don't want to take away too much. He still wants it to look like a 56 Nomad, and he doesn't really. We don't really care for weight savings. He wanted to. He's like, I want carbon. I just don't know where I want carbon.
He wants to see the exposed.
Yeah, he's like, but I don't want a lot. So he's like, let's do all the window trim carbon. I'm like, nah.
Hydro dip that shit.
I don't want a lot. I don't want a lot. So let's do the whole body.
Yeah.
And then paint it and just show a little bit.
Yeah. So we're the roof. The roofs on those are fucking horrible. They're just always rusted to shit.
Yep.
So we're gonna make that in 2 pieces, and then I don't know. Maybe if people want that, because you can't find them, just throw a carbon roof on it.
Yeah, give somebody an option to take turn a handyman wagon into a Nomad if you got the roof skin too.
Yeah. So
you could just slide a piece of carbon behind the trim on the whole side of the car.
Yeah, that would be faking it.
Vinyl wrap.
Faking it.
3M.
Then you wouldn't be able to tell everybody that thing's whole. Yeah, and they wouldn't be able to knock on it right there.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Whole thing's carbon.
Yeah.
Oh, you get Grim's engine bay.
Keep knocking on it. What is it about
a different substrate
that you got to knock on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Even when you just did it, even when it was sheet metal back in the day, when you first started doing like matte finishes under the hood, if it wasn't shiny, it was just like an invitation to just beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and turn your knuckle over and just hammer on
See
it?
if you can put a dent in it and prove it's aluminum.
Just
Yeah.
the shit out of it.
I wish your face was matte because I'd knock the shit out of it. That's the thing that I never understood it.
Try and find the
But
Bondo.
that and then satin stripes.
Oh, you got to pick at them.
Yeah, get at that.
Let me find the line.
Yeah. It's either satin paint or a sticker. You're going to ruin it either way, but
Right.
you just got to pick at it.
do you ever-
But if you had the same stripe in gloss, nobody would ever think to even touch it.
Yeah.
But what does that information do for that individual?
Well, he felt it. He touched
now
it.
that he
now
knows,
he knows.
now that he felt
Right.
it and he
I thought-
picked at it with his fingernail, what is it? What does he accomplish?
Because
for
he
himself?
whatever preconceived notion he had in his mind, like if he thinks it's vinyl, right, and he feels it, then he's like, "Yep, I was right." He's just wanting to know.
Turn to the 2 other guys in scooters.
told
Like,
you.
told you that was.
Told you exactly. Fucking morons, absolute fucking morons. The dumb shit at car shows. It's funny. Like these
You
said,
better settle down. You're getting yourself worked up. Was it last year that you? What was the pickup truck? No, it was a couple of years ago. You had that altercation with those dudes.
at SEMA,
Yeah.
it wasn't an altercation.
It was pretty close, dude.
It
That
was-
was
well,
about
it
as
was-
close as something could come to an actual fists flying.
Yeah,
Shit.
I used to love to fight.
Yeah,
I used to
Josh
love
too.
to fight.
Yeah.
yeah,
Then I started a business and I had to stop.
yeah. That one was going there. They
they
started
were out
going
of
down
line.
the path of letting me know what they represented, and then it was like, it's maybe not the best
Yeah.
for me.
We used to do fight
There was some.
fight
they-
clubs, just-
They identified as gangbangers. I identified it as somebody that didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But we were about to find out that probably wasn't the best.
Yeah.
It's just they did something stupid.
They needed to hear
I was
it.
polite about it at first.
Yeah, at first you were.
Right.
And then you weren't.
Well, after when I matched the energy.
What was it? They opened the door on the truck, right? Is that
Yeah, and they
what
kept they
slamming it. They
They
were like,
kept
"Open
slamming
it."
it.
Yeah.
So- and I just polite. I was like, hey, let's leave the doors closed. And then the response was, "What the fuck did you just say?" So then the switch was like, dude, I started nice, but if you're gonna be an absolute fucking dickhead,
Then here we
like the
go.
competitive nature means like, oh, you think you can be an asshole? Watch this.
Yeah.
And it just kept going from there.
Yeah, I mean, doing car shows all those years, though. Oh, I found guys sitting in cars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
I just wanted to see if I could
Oh,
fit.
yeah, I wanted to see how comfortable the seat was. I'm like, get the fuck out of the car.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, we had one time we did a car for, well, I'm not going to say the name, but we did a car.
Almost, dude. That close.
What chassis did it have?
That was real close.
Yeah.
It's probably the closest we've ever had.
Anyway, there was
Have another drink. We'll get it.
there was kids jumping, like people they knew, but the kids jumping from the back seat to the front seat, stepping on the console, spitting in the car,
No.
and I'm like, I'm like, you know what? It's not my fucking car. They know these people, and they're allowing it. So
I just never have understood the what's different about a vehicle that is like an invitation, or even the fact that you think that you can put your hands touch it, right? Because the guy that built that car has more money or equal money and cares probably way more about that than he does his wife. And you would never walk up to his wife and be like,
Yeah.
I wanted to see what they felt like. Sorry.
Were they real? I didn't know.
They're fake.
That's a good
I
point.
told you they were fake. And so you're telling your buddies, yep, I knew that. You would never do that.
No.
At no point in time would you ever think that that was socially acceptable to do that. But on a car, you can molest the shit out of it. I've seen literally of all ages, young kids, they don't know any better. Their parents should be slapped because not stopping it. Then I've seen literally from tail light to headlight. They've just got to feel, and I'm like, at what point in time, what is it about a car that makes you have to, especially a nice one? You're at, like, you know that these are nice.
That happened to the gold Camaro at Automotive and Aeromotive. Just slid his hand all the way. He's like, oh. And then he tells his buddy, feel how smooth this is. I'm like, no, don't feel how smooth. I'm like,
It's unbelievable.
We had a black Camaro at Autorama in Detroit, and it was on carpet, so they get a little bit of dust on them. And we had a group of kids just sitting there drawing down the entire side of the car. And then I was an asshole for politely asking their parents to have them not draw on the side of the car.
I don't remember that. Was that?
You weren't there for that one.
Huh.
It was Bruce's Camaro. It was way back in the day.
gee.
That it's just unbelievable.
We've had a pretty good run, though. We haven't. I feel like that's settling down maybe a little bit. Maybe people are getting more educated.
Well, they're listening to the podcast.
Probably, yeah. That's what's happening. They don't want to get fucking slapped.
Right.
And we're building more survivors. So we don't care about
That's
the
true.
paint.
I was at a Cars and Coffee local a couple weeks ago where a gentleman had his 2 kids with him.
Yeah.
You could tell that the wife told him to take the kids out, right? He was suffering of severe low T, and he has these kids, and the kid has a toy car, a little bit larger than a Matchbox car.
Like that.
Yeah, and he's running it down. And some of these are like I watched the kid, and I knew that it was going to go bad, so I didn't step in, and then I actually just left because it was the best thing for me to do is move myself.
Your vehicle wasn't in harm's way.
It was like 3 cars away, so that was the.
It was next.
All right, I was being selfish. I just said, "Fuck it, I need to get out of here." So that, but I've watched him a brand new GT3 RS take this little toy car
On the spoilers.
and from the spoiler and then across the quarter panel, right, across the door and down the thing.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, what? And the dad's it's not like the dad's oblivious.
Yeah.
He's watching. He's like, come on, let's go. And
Don't drop it in the vent.
Yeah.
just
that.
dumb.
That's when they need one of those, like what your dad gave you. That dude needed that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right then and there.
And the kids needed to see it.
They did.
Right.
Yeah.
The kids need to
Because
see.
people, there's some little shithead kids nowadays. I'll be honest. Like
He needed to make that
they
little kid
need
cry.
they need that. That kid remember it for the rest of his life.
The kids
probably.
needed to see it and understand that when they got home and the father tries to tell the wife some other story to explain his black eye or busted lip, that they're going to be the ones that step in.
No, Dad.
No. Remember, I was running my car
We
across.
don't drive
No,
Matchbox
not
cars
anymore.
Cars anymore.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
get back, a full circle back, because it hurts.
Yeah.
It has to hurt to learn. I've brought it up 100
There's
times.
Emotional and physical hurt.
Yeah.
There's the
a little bit
speed.
different.
I bring up the speeding ticket thing all the time. If I just got a strongly worded warning, even if I got yelled at, right, it doesn't hurt my pocketbook enough to stop doing it.
Well, why don't we let Phil
So-
speak for that? Like,
so-
Phil's pocketbook's gonna be hurting a little bit. That 30 over one, that one stings.
Oh, yeah.
You
That's
know?
a vehicular homicide.
Well,
right?
he said we'll see.
Yeah, vehicular endangerment or something like that. I got a 35 and over in Iowa, so
Did you?
yeah, back in
Yeah,
the
they
day.
get it's like an aggressive driving.
Correct.
Isn't that what they
It's-
hit?
yeah.
Let's put it this way.
Reckless
This
driving.
ain't ain't one that you can handle via mail. This is one that we're like, we're going to circle back and
Mandatory
talk
court
about this
appearance.
one
They made
later
me go back
in
to Iowa.
in person.
They made me go back to Iowa.
We're going to circle back and talk about this one in person at a later date. The date's actually written right there on the back.
That was here in Chicago?
Yeah. A couple weeks ago.
When's the
TBD.
When's the
You
court
really
date?
needed that Starbucks, huh?
So those pumpkin spice lattes.
Dude, it was the first
last
day.
It was day one. one. It was day one of the pumpkin spice latte.
I really wanted to get a picture on my Instagram.
Right.
But it proves my point. I mean, the hurt, you had to go into the bathroom and cry a little because it hurt your feelings, and you didn't like the way that felt, and you were going to make sure going forward. If it was just mildly uncomfortable, if it was just, you know, like, you know what, you're right, I listened to him. If it didn't hurt, it doesn't imprint on you.
And I saw it firsthand, right? Gabe Jr. got the worst of it. I got it a little less. The younger brother didn't get any. You know? So
The old man ran out by the time he got there.
Yeah, he was done. He was like, you know what? I'm going to be nice to this one, see how it goes.
That's the baby, though.
Yeah,
that's the baby.
He got baby.
Yeah.
Took a little longer, but he got there.
If we're gonna start a movement with that,
It needs to hurt. It could be a cool t-shirt.
Things are
It needs
like
to hurt.
the tides are changing. I feel like.
I mean, you guys give me a lot of shit because I'm definitely older. But you go back to Western days, right?
When you were growing up.
There was, when I was...
Real horsepower.
just a
You-
young whippersnapper.
You could say whatever you wanted to say, but there was possibly going to be painful or life-altering consequences, right? If you wanted to go into a bar and run your fucking mouth and talk shit, then it was going to get handled in a certain way, and you had less people getting out of line and doing stupid shit because the consequences were so great. And I'm a firm. It's simple. It's very, very simple. But if the more and more shit that you can get away with, the more and more shit you're going to try and get away with. You just keep pushing it. It's just the way it is. It's human nature.
This is true.
It's got to fucking hurt.
Yeah.
It's
My hurt story was actually with his, with my cousin, his older brother in Vegas, just gambling. It was sophomore year, college. First mistake, Vegas, spring break, right? 5 fucking days as a college kid. Stupid.
Yeah, major mistake
Stupid.
Was there
right?
any, how many ATM visits was that?
It took me only 2. It took me only 2.
One at the Rhino.
You know exactly where I was going with the story. Yeah, he knows. He's been
Those
there.
things
He's been there.
Those things used to max out quick when you were that age. Too.
Yes.
What?
So yeah, I pissed away my.
I thought I had
car
credit.
payment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pissed away my car payment. So I was taking a math class at the time, and it was statistics, and the teacher was actually really cool. And the entire semester, it was all around gambling. It was all around, the different games in Vegas, stuff like
you
that.
thought you had it.
Correct.
You were proving your thesis.
Correct.
then.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
Rain
this,
Man over
guys.
here. Yeah. No.
Statistically
no,
speaking.
it
Didn't turn out that way?
The rain was coming out of here. Yeah, it took me about 20 minutes, $650, and I was walking to the ATM for the 3rd time, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? This is my
Chasing
credit
that
card.
dragon.
Not my debit card. This is my credit card." I'm like, "No, fuck this." So I stopped, and I haven't gambled since. So actually, it was probably the best $650 I ever spent.
Yeah.
Probably.
So in the end,
Probably.
in the long run, it saved you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been much of a gambler.
Neither have
All
I.
the time
Struggle
we go to
with it. dude.
Vegas.
I
I'll
quite
lose-
enjoy it.
If I break the threshold of like a $200 loss,
You're done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. The only reason I'll do it is like if I'll lose $100 and I wrote it out and sat there for a while and had some cocktails and had fun, then it's entertainment.
Yeah.
But I don't ever win shit.
No.
So
I don't need
No,
that.
you're right. If I start out and it's just loss after loss, and if it's a couple $100, whatever, I'm done. I'll be done for the whole week if we're out there. My poor luck is always I hit real big the first night or the first couple of nights that I play for a while, and I put some decent winnings aside. Well, then at that point it's big boy Josh, right?
Yeah.
I got
now
all.
you're playing with house
I'm
money.
I
playing
got
with
all.
their money. I'm playing
I got
with
all the
their
monies,
money,
right?
yeah.
The problem with
They've
that
got
is
a lot because look at the hotels they've built around.
Yeah.
it.
so
Correct.
I look at, and being smart, you should just split that, right, and then play with the half. But I look at it as like, well, I've got this and everything that I came out here with also, right? So now the bigger, if I did that
Your
winnings,
math is different. Your
yeah, my
is
math
different.
is like, well, I did those winnings on those bets, so I'm just going to double and triple the bets, right? Because obviously I'm just that good.
Yeah, easy money.
Well, then the next, like the 3rd or 4th night, then it's just like a wipeout. Well, then you spend another several $100s chasing back, and then you're like, well, shit, I was up $2,000 and now I'm down 2,500. I lost the 2 and another 5. This is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I try not to get
But
right.
in
a
your
kick-
math,
kick in
you
the
only
nuts.
lost 500.
I did only lose 500. That's actual.
I think
That
you
is
like
actual
it 'cause
true
you just-
math.
You just
Yeah.
sit there and fucking smoke packs upon packs of cigarettes.
I do that. It's a great time.
We're staying at the Park MGM this year.
No, fuck you. I quit.
Oh, we about
I
ruined
quit.
his life.
It's the for all the reasons, but smoking one, that is the worst. Greatest restaurant in Vegas, the worst hotel in Vegas,
Strictly because of the smoking.
and the rooms.
are pretty shitty.
Oh, the rooms were shit.
rooms were
I forgot
shit.
about that.
Speaking of Chicago basement,
Musky
old
base-
funk.
Yeah. They were like moist.
That
They
place,
brought it.
that
They
place
brought it.
sucks.
It was
what
bad.
a bait and switch, because it's not. Doesn't seem like that on the main.
The casino floor was
Casino floor.
awesome.
Yeah, it's clean. You know.
They just ran out of money to go up and build anything.
Well, it was like a rehab deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They freshened it up.
Yeah. It's like the people that are in rehab live in those rooms. That's the about the.
That was
No smoking in the casino. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Y'all can't
Yeah,
smell smoke in
You
the
know
casino
what?
floor.
You know what?
Yeah, you can.
That's actually where I'm staying this year.
Park
Are you
MGM.
Yeah.
oh, dude.
You got
Oh, no, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
that bad.
I should probably switch.
The
The
rooms
rooms
suck.
are shit.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah,
like,
bad.
It was legitimately. You go in and it is like moist and musky,
Oh, no.
and the rooms are like it's like a fucking Holiday Inn, like an old Holiday Inn in the room.
Yeah, it was bad.
But the
Shit,
amenities
shit.
are nice. Like the casino's great, no smoking, so you don't have assholes like him just sucking down packs of Newports and blowing secondhand smoke in your
Dude,
face.
it's our last bastion. Just let us have it. Let us have it.
I don't know, dude.
You can't smell it that bad. They got great filtration. It sucks it up.
I can smell it.
Well, don't smell as much when you're there.
Actually, it doesn't smell quite as bad as it used to.
It's not as bad, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
still bad.
You smell all kinds of bad
It's in
things
the
all the time.
carpets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not real considerate with it. You know,
I
you
am
kind of get that like you get this like you spit it up, but dude, it doesn't go up.
I'm
Like, it's still, like,
take
it's
that back.
always- it's
Take
like
that
a-
back. I'm super considerate all times of the year, except when we're in Vegas. When we're in Vegas, y'all are in our house. This is the smoking building. We
He's actually
smoke.
done it. He goes, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas," and then he lights up a cigarette.
Yeah, I've said that all the time. That's my go-to.
You got to take a page out of my dad's book. I mean, you hold the cigarette behind your back,
Yeah.
and then nobody can smell it.
Yeah,
Besides the chimney just coming out from behind you. Yeah, I would reconsider it.
Yeah.
honestly.
I wouldn't stay there.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't reconsider. I would just not stay there. I would absolutely.
Now I kind of want to stay there to see.
It's bad.
Maybe they cleaned it up. It was bad enough that you would think that had to be the last hurrah, and they had to have been getting ready to remodel it again. It's that.
There's,
it was
that's
that
not a
bad.
remodel fix. There was still window unit. There was like that's a teardown. It's
Yeah.
a complete teardown.
You're right.
It's start over.
Yeah, it's the classic like
I may
fucking
rethink that one.
window unit situation going on.
It was.
Like the old
Ah,
get her run, get her run.
the no smoking thing got me though, because I don't smoke, and so
Yeah.
I was like,
A lot of it takes a certain kind of cool to smoke, and it's fine. No, it's not a. Don't be ashamed that you don't smoke. A lot of people don't. A lot of people won't play in the NBA. There's all kinds of things that people can't do.
yeah, I couldn't pull it off.
I told you about my experience. You identified it when we were in Austin years ago that you said it's coming back around,
Pendulum swing, baby.
but not in a good way because it's not like
No, it's not
badass
cool.
dudes aren't picking it up.
No,
Young hipsters are picking it up
colored hair.
as like a counterculture sort of thing. And when I was in Louisville, I'm sitting there at some little cool little bar on a balcony, and people are just fucking lighting up cigarettes. Did I tell you that?
Louisville's taking a little Austin up the
Oh yeah,
rear.
Yeah,
It's getting.
it's out there, dude.
Yeah.
It's out. But people, you could tell they didn't know like what to do with them. They're like, don't know how to like.
No, it's like
you
a
know,
cool.
they're like-
It's a starter kit. It's a starter
and
kit.
they're not like really inhaling, and they're like,
Right.
they have to light it a couple times because it's dying out. And they're also, it's like 3-4 people there fucking smoking cigarettes. I'm like, what?
Well, that's what I said. It's not the act of smoking that makes you cool. Like anybody can go and
you do
try a jump shot. It doesn't. You can't just do a jump shot. Just because you try it doesn't mean you can nail it.
Maybe you need to study like he did, getting to see like all the behind the scenes. you hang out with some old Asian guys.
Oh, that's a different
Gambling
level.
and smoking.
That's a different.
Possibly,
We haven't touched it on this podcast yet.
We have
but
not.
it's quite possibly one of. I think that was your
That's
contribution.
Josh, yeah.
One of your greatest contributions, because it is 100% true.
It's unbroken.
We have pictures.
Like it does not
So,
falter.
Do you want to tell?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Josh brings this up once. We're like, he's like smoking. He's just trying to like, justify how cool smoking is. And
Well, preface it just so this isn't just like an ism like we came up. We have a rich, long, storied history of. We do a lot of stories about people and their jobs and things. Like when you're at the bar, you're talking about stuff. The thing that we also do is there's an art in coming up with
crafting a backstory.
But also it's I don't even know how to describe when you say something and you describe it in a very creative way, and it's something that's a constant truth across the world that nobody's ever really touched on. You can be like, you know what, this type of people does a lot, and it's this, and you listen, you're like, every single one of those types of people I've seen, 100%, right? Or whatever it is. So this one, go. So this was one of those things.
Josh mentions that we're talking about smoking or something and how it's like not cool. He's like, not cool. He's like, you ever see a fucking Asian dude smoke?
I said, you know who can smoke a
He's
fucking
like, they can
cigarette?
smoke the shit out of a cigarette. And we're kind of like, wait a minute. And pay attention to it. I'm telling you what, it's the coolest thing you've ever seen. It's like fucking James Dean mixed with Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
These fuckers can smoke a cigarette like roll it around their
They're
finger.
doing miniature kung fu moves with their fingers and smoke at the same
my
time
God.
and not even put any effort to it.
You couldn't
smoke it, bring it over.
try to be that cool, and they do it so naturally.
Really.
It's
I'm gonna have to pay attention.
It's
Now
a
I gotta
double
switch
jointed
casinos.
flip
Yeah.
backwards, but looking normal
like anything.
smoke. And then like sometimes the smoke will come out of places you're like, what? This. I'm telling you, anybody that's listening, if you've ever paid attention, and Vegas is a great place to
we
people
have
watch.
The back rack rooms.
Yes.
Not
There's
the park
Coolest
MGM.
motherfuckers.
and it
Not the Park MGM.
it might be in between these two fingers, but it sometimes looks like it's in other
Well,
fingers.
dude, what you do, one of the tricks is you deep stage it. You put it deep down in the crevice, and you get it there.
If I have a few in me, I start. That sucker starts deep staging. Yeah. And it'll come over the top.
And it's like Clint Eastwood standing there.
You switch hands?
No, I can. But I'm ambi because that's a great observation. Driving, lefty. Every other time, righty. That's how talented I am. That's how long I've been smoking, that I can do it just as cool with both hands.
Wow.
Deep stage, though, when you're sitting around hanging, especially in Vegas, or you're sitting around in a place and drinking, that sucker starts later on in the night, more drinks, it starts finding its way down in the deep V down there, and then it gets into the... Dude, the SEMA's just right around the corner.
You've heard it here. I'd encourage everybody to keep an eye out, because it's fucking cool.
Not me. Asian smoking.
Asian
Yeah,
smoking,
just to preface that.
Old. It's like 60 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can see every now and then you see like a little toddler. Like you see videos on Instagram. You see those little puffball head like on Instagram, like 3 years old, just popping. Have you never seen those videos?
No, dude.
Oh, I'll send you some of the channels I follow.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
This has been fucking epic. This is a great.
How do we get here?
You did
I
know.
think it was the alcohol.
I think, it's the 24-year Parker's heritage.
23.
Probably.
You did know.
24.
What did you guys think of that bad boy?
Oh, I'm on the Evan Williams. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on that now, too.
Yeah.
I started with the Parker's is awesome.
It's
Yeah.
So I've
insane.
never seen the 24,
It's
so that's
insane.
a special bottle.
I don't know if you guys have ever been to Milk Room, but the first time I tried
Yes.
it was
No
at Milk
longer
Room.
there.
No longer there. Fuck.
I
So
got
sad.
a gift certificate right before COVID.
Dude,
there.
that was one of the
It was
spots.
fucking legit.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good.
Email.
Did
for
you
a
ever make
refund.
it?
And the service was amazing.
Which one was this?
That's the one at the Chicago Athletic Association.
No.
So-
Yeah,
Red
No,
right
it could
below
never-
Cindy's. Right below Cindy's,
Yeah.
like before, like the building.
Tiny little-
You showed it to me when it was closed. Remember for
Yeah.
the COVID.
legit
we never
fucking
went.
spot.
Do you ever think
They turned it into a sushi joint.
Oh, okay. Which actually, for
Makes
that
sense,
space in Japan, they're very like that.
Yeah.
You sit
I hope
6,
they
7
let
people.
dudes-
That's it.
I hope they let those dudes smoke in there, making sushi.
Yeah.
Do you ever talking about the C word that the pandemic? It just started dawning on me when we were talking through this. We were talking about 2019 and the debut of Grim. I've started what I feel like people 30 years ago started looking at the like World War II, where it was like pre-war and post-war. I'm looking at COVID as like a bookmark, where it's like
In life.
Like PC.
Correct.
pre-COVID and after COVID, because it's like
AC.
there was like that
I mean,
time.
it was a big fucking deal.
It was a huge fucking deal.
It
And
was a
it's
big
like,
fucking deal.
so 2018, 2019, I look at like, again, everything around car shows, and years of debuts and stuff like that. It's like my chronological order. So it's like
cutoff point.
Right.
It's a
2019
milestone.
was like pre-COVID. That was last year of SEMA. And then COVID happens. And there's like a reset. It's pre-war, post-war,
Yeah.
pre-COVID, post-COVID.
Yeah, and I started my business.
It's the
Very
greatest
cool.
time to start a business, honestly. I mean, that's the unsung truth is like right when the entire world is about to end.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Start a business.
I mean, and,
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
and I was home, so
Yeah. And you're home.
it was
Hang out
it
in the
was
garage
easy.
and build some shit.
Yeah.
You did know what you were getting into coming and doing this podcast, right? You kind of knew
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
listened to the podcast.
All right, good. I just wanted to make sure that it seemed like there was a moment there where you expected more. And I was going to make sure that you knew exactly what you were getting
Just
into.
the
Because
extreme lack of professionalism is it?
on our end, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see, just for a tent, I was like, oh, maybe he hasn't listened. I just wanted to make sure that you were fully prepared and you didn't expect this to, like, us to be good at this.
No.
All right, good.
I listened to the podcast.
That's
Great
exactly what I wanted to hear.
This would be a bigger launch pad than building that Camaro for SEMA.
Oh, yeah.
There's more. There's a few more down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's touch back on the bourbon. I feel like this has been one of those where you're drinking regular stuff and then you have like a really good bottle.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, this is why I like drinking bourbon again. And then
Yeah.
you've been on drinking good bourbon and then having all of these, you're like, fuck, this is like significant next level.
Yeah.
I really like drinking bourbon again.
Yeah.
We got caught in a slump. We haven't gone hard and heavy with great stuff in a while, and this is good to get back into it.
Yeah, no, this has been nice.
A bunch of unobtainium here.
15. 20. You have a 15? If not, it's okay. I got something cool down there.
He said, "Nah, I'm good on the.
I'm good on the
I'm
20."
good.
Yes.
You don't like the 20?
It's a little over oaked for my
Really?
taste. Yeah. The 23 and the 20, they're a little over oaked in my opinion. I think the banger in the lineup is this and the 10.
The 12. Here's the 10.
The 12.
Oh, the 10. The 10's killer.
The 10 is fucking
10's
phenomenal.
The
I had
10
a-
is
Yeah.
It punches so
It's the
far
new
above
Weller.
its
It's
weight.
the new Weller, right?
It is. It punches so far above its weight,
Yeah.
but it's also because it's the entry level in
And
the
it's a
line.
107.
And everybody's kind of like, oh, it's just a 10. It's just a
Right.
10.
No.
And I even started, having probably a few of those. And it's like, oh, it's just a 10. And then it was one of those times when, it is the right group where you're like, well, I'm not like, they're going to appreciate this just fine. I don't have to go to that level. And you start drinking, you're like,
I feel like
oh
it's the-
shit, I need to start drinking this 10 year all the time. This shit's awesome.
It's
I feel like it's the other way. Like it's not pappy,
The 10?
just based on the bottle and like the.
Oh yeah,
And you may
it-
be right,
people
right?
who-
You may be right. Yeah, it's. I don't think it was the original lineup. I don't think it was or whatever.
well, it's not, but it's the pappy that they're
But-
getting
but
at
yeah.
that part at that night because that's
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can look
yeah.
at the other ones, but they're not getting those. And
This, for being such a popular bottle, that's something I've honestly never had. The Stag Junior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw a few open ones in the.
I've never had it,
No.
though.
Oh, okay. No, I mean it's their younger.
we've
It's
had-
the cousin. It's the little cousin. It's the little cousin. Yeah.
it's
good.
a
That one's
George
actually the
T.
leave behind. So that one's for you guys to keep.
well,
Yeah, that was the leave behind. Yeah.
what's that?
have
131.
So this one is the 25A. So it's probably 132 something like that.
rocket fuel.
Correct.
The George T. Stag we had at your place was
2015. 2015 George T.
Fucking
Stag.
gasoline, dude.
that was
The antique. Oh, nice.
Tater shirt.
Come
Tater
prepared.
shirt.
Yeah,
The,
Stags.
The Stag is the
George
big boy
T.
Stag.
the big
George
boy
T. Stag
Big boy Stag.
is one. It's definitely year dependent, right?
Correct.
But it's also in that evening that you decide you want to do it. It's so dependent on how many drinks you've had before, what you've been drinking, if you've been stepping up in proof, or if you haven't been paying attention, you've just been drinking, and you're like, you know what, we haven't tried this in a while, let's try this, and you do it out of order. That cannot be. It can be
almost a wasteful pour.
100%.
Wasteful pour, correct.
Yeah, because you're like, oh,
correct.
Because
if your palate is fucked,
yes.
If you're on like on your 7th 130 proof pour and you do
can't
that,
taste anything.
you really can't taste it.
I'm still yet to find like what the sweet spot is to pour that.
Yeah, it's like feels
Every
like you
fucking
get
day.
punched in the mouth.
I don't know. I don't love it. I've got
really?
I've got one open.
No shit.
I've got a pretty good collection of them, and I've got one open, and I've poured it a handful of times, and I can't ever seem to get down with it.
Damn. Okay. Well, you are gravitating towards the Dusties, and those are normally slightly lower proof, and they're just a very different flavor
smoother.
profile.
Yeah.
So it could just be, it could just be your
I
palate
gotta
has
give it
really
a,
fucking changed.
Yeah, I gotta give it a run again because like the other antiques, like the William LaRue Weller,
that's fucking
fucking
amazing.
great.
2019, 2017. Oh my fucking god.
But I just can't. I don't know. I'll have to give it another run.
Yeah, but that's a weeded, right? So it's a
Yes,
little more
weeded.
approachable,
Yep.
right? It's in the Weller line, so it's a weeder versus a straight bourbon, right?
What do you have as a sleeper that nobody knows about?
I brought it actually.
Okay.
I brought it. Yeah, actually, I brought a couple. The OKI, the MGP
good.
Rise are fucking phenomenal, and then the
That is
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A119.
after running through. It's like so
fucking
cinnamon.
The barrel proof I've had, I've given
It's
up all
like
that. And it's 130,
straight-
135
try a little bit of that.
This
They come
one,
out with
though,
so many of them. It's
they
hard
come-
to get like
that's
how
it.
to remember what's what and
Correct. They come out with so many, and some of them, they're fine, but they're not like phenomenal, right? This is one of the ones that a lot of people are kind of. It's starting to get a little bit more popular. It's a little bit of a sleeper, pun intended, in the car industry. But this one, it's fucking phenomenal. It's one of my favorites.
That's
Which one?
what's the year on this
That
guy?
was it.
The Elijah Craig.
Elijah Craig, and it's they make a shitload of them when they do the run, and
Yeah.
whatever, 25, 30,000 fucking bottles.
What was
right?
the one last year? The 8.2,
Oh, the
230,
the 923, I think.
923.
Yeah, the
Sounds like we're
923.
talking
Yeah.
about Porsches over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go watches with
yeah.
reference number.
The 923. That one was good. It was a 13-year plus,
Yeah.
Elijah Craig. It was fucking solid.
Dude, I totally screwed my buddy over, Zach. We were, it was his turn to buy a round, and
Yeah.
I bought the 4-gate Kelvin collection.
Which
just
one?
a pour of it.
Yeah.
The Kelvin collection.
So they got right now it's up to 5. So
I don't, dude, I don't get it like in the
yeah,
weeds
yeah,
like you.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like just
yeah.
a face value
right.
guy,
I mean,
but
it's to know which one you're trying. It's kind of like knowing which engine is in the fucking car.
Okay.
It's a big fucking deal.
We've got one right there.
yeah, it's up there. But what I didn't ask for was the price of it, and it was his turn to buy the round, and they hand him the check, and I want to say it was like because it was a 2-ounce pour, it was like $120 or something.
That's a bit much.
for the pour.
That's a lot.
And I'm like, oh, dude, I'll get you on the next.
It's a
It's a
$199 bottle.
It's a $199 bottle, correct?
Yeah.
Which is obviously at MSRP, it's a lot for a bar or whatever. But
We had
it's
the four.
definitely not
We had the
justified.
4-gate guys on the podcast.
They're
and,
actually pretty cool fucking
Yeah,
guys.
he's really cool.
really
dude.
cool,
Really cool
and
guys.
I feel way better after like listening to it. You're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
now I get
Yeah.
it, right? It's not just smoke and mirrors and stuff like that. And that shit is they are
it's-
good.
they're-
That's why I got it.
don't
I
fuck
felt
around.
that connection with it.
Yeah.
But I
Well, it was good though,
I
right?
started
Yeah, it was
drinking
great.
it
It was
years
great,
ago.
even better when you
6,
didn't have to
7
pay
years
for it.
ago.
yeah, I felt bad.
I know you
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, I just get it.
especially
Yeah.
for a fucking 4-gate. I mean, if it was whatever,
Yeah.
He didn't return the favor?
or even this, it would be fine.
Well, I picked up dinner earlier, so I didn't feel that bad.
All right, well, you
but
did.
at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't know. The round before was like $30, and then it's like, oh shit,
Right?
Like,
yeah, 120 is way too much.
I like that one.
yeah, that Parker's is
Yeah.
good stuff.
The Parker's is fucking.
I'm telling you what,
phenomenal.
this Stag is hitting me great right
Yeah?
now. After going through these, the flavor
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's like drinking maple syrup.
It's so cinnamon.
bourbon maple syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bourbon maple syrup. I love those guys.
Dude, that does not. That's when I was talking about the progression and the things you drank. That's how. I mean, that's 126 proof that does not drink
No, not
like 126 proof after we drank that.
Try that next.
It's really good. I'm
One of the
shocked.
better
I'm
batches
shocked
from
that
them
I've
is
never
batch 12.
give it a run.
Batch 12 is extremely.
But those are so also dependent on batches, just like this
That is
just showed George
correct.
T.
Your palate's that sophisticated. You feel like you can taste the difference in the batches.
I I mean, I read the sticker.
Yeah. It's placebo. You don't think it's placebo? I mean, it's the mash bill is the same.
You know what? Actually, I've gotten a
proofs
little
are
bit
all
better
different.
as I become deeper and deeper alcoholic. I've gotten a little bit better
Really?
to know, where I can tell a little bit. I can at least tell the distillate, even in a blind.
My problem is like your palate's always moving, and with wine that happens a lot too. Like I'll love like a certain red wine, and it'd be like my favorite. All of a sudden, I'll drink it on a certain day,
Right.
And it just doesn't jive.
That's a good point, bro.
So like that, it's
Depends on the meal you had before.
Exactly.
Depends on the prep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's this. After as excited as I am right now, I'll go back to this again in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
But I might not.
Oh, that's true.
Depending on when I do it
Yeah.
or the thing. These are very wildly in proof, right? Down to like 121 all the way to like 137.
Correct.
I've had several that I've not liked.
Yeah.
But it's also, to your point, it's not, I can't pinpoint that it's because it's that proof or it's that mash. It's so many different times and the palate changing.
Yep.
We've talked about it on this, like what we've eaten during the day, what we haven't eaten during the day, what we've drank during the day, and then what we've started with. There's been times we've hit, I've hit my go-to favorites before. And like, that's just,
Yeah, it's just not
it
hitting.
burns my tongue.
Yeah.
It just hits my thing.
yeah,
If I haven't eaten enough or something like that, I'm like, I'm just not feeling this shit tonight.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I hate that bourbon. It's just tonight, it's not good. Tonight, that Stag Junior,
It's
hitting.
It's hitting.
I loved starting with that Anderson. Amazing.
I like,
This was nice. It was nice. This was nicely curated.
Yeah,
really was.
It really was. That's some of the most flavorful and pleasing bourbon that I've drank in probably a year right now. That Stag Junior, I like it that much.
You know what you should try is that. So that there's a pretty special bottle, that Old Fitz 13-year.
Yeah, I've had it.
Have you really?
It's solid.
Tim Palazzola brought it out here.
That's the fall.
That's
right?
that's distillery only.
May I?
Yeah, that's
get that.
good
Get
shit.
after that, dude.
I think this is distillery only, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
Yeah, you're definitely an
He's-
advanced bourbon drinker, above and beyond what we are.
Yeah, this is
But that-
released. What's the?
That's
what's
a
what's the
pretty
run
special
rate?
bottle.
It is good. The one, for me, for some reason, the 10 hits really well for me. But no, it's solid. The decanter's obviously beautiful. They do a really, really good fucking job.
Yeah, it's good marketing.
But,
Good bottle.
I mean, my favorite pour is King Kentucky, and it's a Brown Forman product.
Yeah.
So it's actually a derivative,
Got it.
Yeah, of this. It's
Have
in,
you
it's
had
in the
that?
lineage.
Have you had that Hogsworth yet?
I have not, actually.
It's pretty damn good.
MGP?
No, it's his own. It's the dude that started.
Hogsworth.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
He started
Whistle Pig.
This is the dude that started
he started
Whistle
Whistle
Pig,
Pig, okay.
and then now.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same guy that's got Bacta.
yeah.
So same
that's
company
cool
as
stuff.
the Bacta.
Finishing Armagnac.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
got a
And,
unique-
Armagnac is just, it's.
He's a dealer where he will buy those 1, 2, 3,
Off.
115-year-old Armagnac barrels or whatever, and
Yes.
he's they're the only 4 that exist. He's gonna buy those 4, do some blends, and then he's gonna do his own bourbon and he'll age and some stuff like that.
okay.
But I've been seeing it.
Yeah.
He's
Actually,
been sending them some stuff from the Bacta brand, and then we started seeing that. It's
it's decent.
decent.
It's decent. Okay.
It really is.
Yeah, it's an inexpensive bottle.
Oh, it's a hugely complex blend. So it's got a fucking Minnesota, Tennessee, France. This is a very complex blend.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah.
The Bacta's got one of the best looking bottles.
it's got a great
It
looking
is.
bottle.
It's like a giant
Killer.
cologne bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art Deco.
Yeah. Actually, for Pappy 20 and Pappy 23, to me, it has a very Armagnac forward flavor profile, and you can pick up, a really, really good Armagnac for like under $300, $400, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, a couple grand for a 20 or 20,
Yeah.
3,200 for a 23, I just don't see the value in it.
Right.
Yeah, I'd rather get 3 King Kentuckys. Or 2 King
I'm like
Kentuckys.
the 12-year Lot B is right there at the top.
Yeah, you
for
like
me.
it?
It's
Okay.
one of my favorites.
It's a very easy drinker, very approachable. It's a solid little pour.
Yeah.
It's a solid pour.
Have you tried the fall release of Crown Royal? I think it's Crown Apple.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I think I've got a gallon of that under my desk that Tim got me, actually.
Some of the Crown stuff actually is. I had one of them, which was I think it was a 16-year Canadian rye blend years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and it was actually pretty fucking good.
Dude, I ended up.
got to the
But
point
it wasn't
out of-
fucked with, you know.
I got to the point like a couple years out of college where I think they stopped putting alcohol in Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
all.
proved that.
Yeah.
They kept putting it in there. It's just your body wasn't getting the alcohol.
That's it?
That was the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've got
Tolerance.
something. I've got to get this to you because I picked this up. This was like a crazy Facebook Marketplace score, and I've got a couple bottles of I think it's Old Shenley. It's a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
And it's like 40s, like late 40s,
Fuck.
and mint fucking bottles. And it's
Estate sale type shit.
yes,
yeah.
and it
Estate
is
sale
so
type
good. We drank it.
Yeah.
And you
Solid?
picked up a bottle of something too,
Yeah, I've got
of a Canadian whiskey.
yeah. I've got
Adelcy.
3 of the Canadian clubs
Oh,
in
yeah.
I got 68, 69, and 70.
Yeah. Have you tried any of them or not yet?
No,
Not yet.
they're there for
Yeah.
it's the right night where you're like,
right.
oh yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
we'll get
yeah.
into that.
You're feeling like a Mad Men night.
Yeah. What was the other, the old, shit, I can't remember
The
what
one
it
that you
was.
had?
Fits.
Yeah. No, it was bourbon. It was the old Canadian shit you can get for reasonable. And it's one of those ones where you're like,
I mean, Whistle Pig
For
is,
the-
is Canadian whiskey as well.
for the 60s, if you can get a bottle from the 60s, you know, with a
Yeah.
good fill line,
That's
you know,
cool.
for 40, 50 bucks, you're like,
It's a steal. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
We're just going to try that
Yeah.
and see.
You guys have any good spots you guys go to in Vegas?
Vegas?
Yeah.
Like bourbon spots or just hangout spots?
Bourbon spots.
We don't really do a lot of bourbon spots in Vegas. We got a couple good eating spots.
Yeah.
Little gyms that
that
we'll talk about off air. We don't talk about those on air.
Right.
That barbershop deal, what's that place called back in the Cosmo? It's like
The speakeasy behind the barbershop.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
that's where
went
that's
there.
where
Barbershop.
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
That's a cool spot.
it is a
Yeah.
cool spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
Nice,
it was
nice
cool.
little hidden
I like
shit. There's,
Yeah.
It's hard to find
stage
anything.
has all those headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to find
Carnival.
anything in Vegas that's like really authentic or unique,
Right.
like or has any sort of like really good, reasonably priced.
Right.
Well, Vegas has always been about the people. Like that's when we'll have like a decent little group. We'll find a little
Right.
spot, you know, and you could be at a shitty bar at a shitty hotel if you've got the right people.
That's true.
You'll have a great fucking
you'll
time,
figure it out.
right?
You'll figure it
and
out.
you'll just drink the. I mean,
It
I'm
usually
a
ends up-
Red Bull and vodka guy in Vegas because it's just keeps you fucking going.
Yeah. It usually ends up being the Chandelier Bar at the Cosmo.
That's
Yeah,
shut
that's
it
actually
down.
a
We don't-
nice spot.
we don't talk about all of our.
Remember, I told you maybe by the chandelier. I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, chandelier.
Chandler,
where-
yeah, Chandler.
I think-
It's right by the barbershop.
Couple levels, yeah.
That's usually where you can count on Vinny just wrecking you. Like just
Well, because you know why?
He's got a
just will
never-ending
not-
supply of
will
Modelos.
not let you
Because there's
quit.
consequences.
It won't let you quit.
There's never been a time that we haven't been able to do a good Irish goodbye, unless you're with Vinny, because that man will find you.
Where you going?
He'll
You
park
can
up
st-
at the
Where you
door,
going?
Yeah.
like bring you back.
You could start sneaking off. He's like, "Oh, you think you're leaving?" I'm like, "How are you the only one that caught me?" He's like, "I know what you're doing." No, I'll walk with you to the bathroom, and you're coming back with us.
Yeah. You know this shit is like a 2016, right?
Yeah, it's been hanging here for a
Yeah,
while.
It's gotten funky?
It's
No.
fucking amazing. Actually, it's very, very different from the stuff that
New
the
stuff,
last 5-6
yeah.
years. Yeah,
I didn't know if it gotten oxidized. Being
yeah,
down
that
that level.
definitely, that definitely makes a
Get
difference.
a
but
layer to it.
It gets, yeah, it changes. It's solid actually.
I got a William LaRue Weller that's a 2015 or 2016. That's one of those like
Yeah.
super desirable
Yeah.
ones that I just haven't brought myself to open yet.
Not
but
yet. It's amazing. I've
My-
gone through like 3. It's fucking amazing.
My wife texted me just today, as a matter of fact. She's like, "Hey, there's a white box Weller that I could get you. The Millennium."
A Millennium. It's like 5,500 MSRP.
She's like, well, that's what I texted back. I was like, I said, "I know what MSRP is." I said,
Yeah.
what can we get it for? She said MSRP. I said, "Well, you didn't work hard enough, obviously."
Has anybody actually drank that?
I have
no
not
idea.
tried it. I have not tried it. No.
It was $4,900. I could get it for
MSRP?
$4,900.
Started at like
Plus
70,
tax.
7,500, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
actually
it
did start pretty high.
The Daniel,
It
Oh,
did.
yeah.
the Daniel M. Weller.
What was it called? God damn it! I know which one you're talking about. It's got the little fucking thing on the top, like a
Yeah.
compass.
Emmer.
Roundabout.
Was it the Emmer?
Whatever.
Emmer
Yeah.
tea wheat. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm drank too much now.
Yeah.
But it's $5,000 MSRP for a bottle.
Yeah, nothing's that good.
That's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
No. Although I did have. So the Macallans, right? One of the things that scares the shit out of me about Scotch is that even at MSRP, the prices are fucking ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Once you start getting into those really high H statements. But I got lucky in Japan. So I had a 92 18-year short run Macallan 18-year. Oh my God. It was fucking life-changing.
So you can
Fucking
get down with the
phenomenal.
scotches
Yeah.
and the bourbons and the tequilas, no problem.
And the rest. Yeah.
Well, you said it when you came in here. You said
Professional
you're a professional
Alcoholic. Yeah. High functioning.
I
Wow, my wife would argue. My wife would argue the high functioning part.
if I'm
She would
gonna
say
do
functioning.
if I'm gonna do a Scotch night, I can do a Scotch night. But there's times that people will be like, "Oh, this is a great Scotch. You should try that." And I'm like, "Ugh." I know you guys are anti the Band-Aid taste
I
of the
played with,
Scotch.
well, the peated kind of Band-Aid taste.
And
There's
my
times-
wife ruined it for me too. It's like a marker, Sharpie marker. She's like, she doesn't like Scotch because it smells like a Sharpie marker.
Yeah.
And now it's like, fuck, you ruined it for me too.
Yeah.
But I'll still dabble periodically.
It's a $300 glass of Sharpie marker.
Yeah,
and I'll
correct. Yeah, this is the best fucking Sharpie marker ever. And then there goes down here the Sharpie marker.
The problem with that is you have to make a conscious decision
Correct.
of like, tonight is Scotch night.
So for me, it's never Scotch night. It'll be like one or two maybe, and then I'll gravitate back to
Back to
bourbon.
Yeah.
I can't mix and match.
Okay.
Now I could start with Scotch and go back to bourbon.
Agreed.
But there's never a time I would go to bourbon and you're like, you know what? I'll try that crazy Scotch. Because
Right.
that Scotch is always going to be just a wang to it from a
Right.
bourbon.
Yeah.
To me.
Agreed.
To me, that's just
Agreed.
me.
It's a very different profile.
You ever tried?
This was gifted. I think Andy Leach got us this. We haven't opened it yet.
Oh, Glenridge.
It's something that we got.
Glenmorangie.
I mean, it's a fancy bottle.
Yeah.
It is.
That's the thing. You just shoot that.
I've gone Scotch and then
Get
I've
into
gone
this.
to the bathroom to throw up. So
Yes.
Yeah. Then you go back to bourbon.
I do like it. No, I mean the thing is, for example, that 92, fucking 18-year Macallan. It was actually it wasn't 18-year. It was 25. I have a picture of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the bourbon talking. Back then, for whatever reason, it has more of a bourbon profile, which I was crazy fucking impressed with because that peatiness was not present. It was like heavy oak and then molasses, burnt sugars, all of that shit came out of it, and I was like blown fucking away. It wasn't cheap though.
I bet. Is he
It
coming out?
wasn't
Is he coming
cheap.
out to SEMA?
Well, I'm trying to convince
I went
him.
last year.
Yeah, he's going to F1 in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm trying to get him to come out
To see
at
him.
least a couple days.
They're trying
Yeah.
F1 in Mexico
Well, at least
City.
you got.
Yeah, Mexico. Oh, it's fucking.
You're handled on the party,
going
right?
out
You
there
got
for 10
you got
days.
everything
Really?
handled on party. You got tickets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You got him a ticket. He's got to come
If
Thursday
he
night to the
comes,
party.
He has a ticket.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
You're
I'm
getting-
Juan, right? On the name tag. Juan the fabricator.
You could be whoever you
Juan
want
the
to be.
fabricator. Yeah.
you're getting a new hotel anyway, so just get a second room. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try and make it happen.
make it happen.
Make it happen. Yeah.
Make it
it's
happen.
only a couple of days.
Make it happen.
Yeah, Wednesday,
You
Thursday.
just-
You said Wednesday, Thursday.
All you need to be there
gotta
is
be
for
there
Thursday and
Thursday.
Thursday night.
It's
That's
the
it.
only day and night that matters.
Yeah.
That's
your guys'
the hardest
party.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you did mention that too.
Just-
when
I
you
told them.
landed.
Just
yesterday.
know the bourbon being served is not going to be up to your level, but we're going to have a great fucking time.
Right. Make
That's
it-
all that matters.
It's always a good
you're
time.
going to mix it with
Yeah,
Coke.
yeah.
It's always a
Maybe ginger ale if you want to get fancy.
Yeah.
Right.
And you
Or
can
lime.
sneak a
Sneak some
bottle
shit
in.
in, right?
Yeah. I don't
Sneak
know.
a fifth.
Dude, I
You,
can't.
you would be
No, yeah.
amazed. You would be amazed at the things that they will catch people trying to sneak in.
Really?
Yeah,
We had a
it's.
What'd you get caught with?
Yeah.
I don't get caught with
somebody
anything.
got
You
got
can't
bounced.
catch a prison purse.
Somebody got
That's
bounced
just-
last year.
Really?
Was that last year?
That was Chris Stafford's wife. She got bounced from because she got into it with the bathroom attendant.
God.
Oh.
There was a greening. One of the greenings.
Jeff?
There was a problem with his socks, wasn't it?
You had a 50-50 shot.
Well,
There was a
you know
greening
it's not
that
Jesse's too sweet.
that was he didn't get tossed. He got denied entry until he alleviated some of his contraband.
Oh, okay. So it's Jeff. Yeah, definitely wasn't Jeff.
Yeah, you need to
I
come.
don't even know if I can say
Yeah.
that. That probably
Yeah.
should be edited out. But
I can't believe how fast this thing sold out. It sold out like. you said
dude, this is
4
a second. It's the second sold out. It sold out, and then we added more tickets, and it sold out again, and now we're on the third round.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Am I gonna be able to get into that thing?
Did you buy tickets?
No.
you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. You're like, I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it. Can I be here?
We get there early. We get in.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Taking tickets.
We
Before they open?
full transparency, 100%. This is actual honesty. We absolutely did not set aside any tickets for staff and us to get in.
Fuck.
When we sold out, we literally.
we had that discussion last night, and I gave you a number. To,
I know I did.
You didn't?
I just didn't do it yet.
okay.
But we can do it.
Well, this is
It's
actually-
just, it hasn't been done yet.
This is actually
as of
the
right
first-
now, we cannot get in.
It's actually the first time we're talking about this
That's
on the
funny.
podcast. That
Yeah.
This is happening.
Yeah, we teased around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good
The
time.
party
I'm
is
looking
actually
forward to it.
happening.
Yeah. All right.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be a
Always
great
good
time.
time.
All right.
It's
all
going
right.
down with it was formerly Dre's nightclub. What are they?
It's
renamed it?
Solea now. There will be some signage that still says Dre's. Here's the deal. This is all you need to know. Forget about any of that. It is Solea, formerly Dre's. It is
At the Cromwell.
the rooftop nightclub bar on top of the Cromwell Hotel directly across the street from the Bellagio. Go to the Cromwell and go to the rooftop.
Go up.
And
Can't miss
Easy.
It's
You'll
an
find it.
awesome venue.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
cool venue.
This is the first time, the new venue.
Is that
Yeah.
the venue where we were with Matt with the crazy Obama buddy?
no,
No, what was that?
I don't remember.
Crazy.
This,
another.
you know how I
story.
know this
That's
is going to
just-
be a great venue? Well, years ago, I have very little memory, but you know why I know this is going to be a great venue?
Why is that?
As soon as we launched this and it went public, I got a text that this venue, this person has been at several times before because Barrett Jackson has done several parties there before. You are going to love it. Have a great time.
Who is this individual?
Nellie's got your cell phone number.
This would be from the one and only Bob Johnson.
Oh,
Bob Johnson said
How
it's going
much
to be
more-
a blast.
How
Is
much
Bob
more
coming?
colorful was
Bob's
the
not
text?
coming. Not much more colorful. He's learned. That would be a phone
Doesn't
call.
put that in writing.
If it had been a phone call, it would have been a little more colorful.
Hey, listen here.
Hey, this didn't tell you what you got to watch out for.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun time though. Looking forward to that one.
We come to standard questions. This is the point in the podcast where we do standard questions. Standard questions brought to you by
The standard in wheels.
HRE. Dude, that's.
Dude, we're riffing off each other.
I said we weren't professionals. We are sometimes.
That's-
That
timing?
sounded pretty decent.
Pretty
Timing?
good.
You
That's,
know,
that's
what you missed? You need to have Grim back up there.
we do.
With
Yeah,
the-
the back, we need the back. We need the proper
Yeah,
background.
we do. We'll do it right now. Look at that. Like we can go back in time, and
Yes,
it's right there.
look at that.
We zoom
There it
in
is.
on the
That's
wheel.
a G code wheel. Right?
Somebody
No,
could.
That's not the Juco.
Right. Yeah. Right. I know. Definitely not. What wheel is it?
That is.
Was it a one-off?
No, it's not a one-off. It's one of their.
It's the
I wish I could tell you the name right now.
Only problem with HRE,
HP 107.
everything's a
SP
number,
107.
and it's really hard to remember the numbers.
Yeah,
It's a good-looking wheel though.
it is a good-looking
A,
one.
Yeah.
a great-looking five-spoke suits the car.
It's not. It's not
So
one of
well.
the Ring Brothers line. It's one of HRE's.
Yeah, it's the HP or the SP where the end of the spoke goes up over the lift or lip or
That's
whatever.
kind of cool. Like an overhang almost.
It's the one that does not have the exposed hardware.
What finish would that be?
That was custom finish HRE did to match the gold on the grill and
So
the
powder.
intake. Yeah, powder.
Standard questions. First up, favorite car movie.
Favorite car movie.
You both are on this, so you both can answer individually.
Yeah.
You're
So
a guest.
I have two.
You brought all this whiskey. You can answer all the fucking questions you want to answer.
I have two.
Try these.
Yeah. Gone in 60 Seconds. I know that's everybody says.
It's a good one.
Fast and the Furious, the OG one.
Yeah.
My boys, they're 12 and 8. Fucking love Christine.
Really?
Oh,
They
I actually watched
love
it a couple
Christine.
weeks
That's
ago.
crazy.
It's
Like
It's an oddball movie.
yeah.
They,
For young kids, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Well, I told them.
Or
about
they're
it.
twisted.
No,
One or
I
the other.
no. Yeah. Well,
Or they're twisted.
They are my boys.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I told them about this movie, right? Because my boys love everything, or they love to know everything that I did when I was little.
My kids are the same. My son
Right?
is nuts about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like,
So the details.
yeah, just a few weeks ago, they spent the night at my parents, and he's like, Grandma, what did my dad used to do, right, when he was little? Oh, your dad would go into the fridge and grab the orange juice and just drink it out of the.
Oh,
Yeah.
So my mom sends me a video of him chugging the orange juice.
trippy like you.
It's like he wanted to do exactly what you did.
My wife yells at me to this day for that.
Yeah.
Nothing. First of all, nothing tastes better than straight out of the jug. Number
Yeah.
two, it's the most efficient way of doing it
It's
because there's
practical.
no glasses to
It's
change.
practical.
Yeah. I'm thinking of you, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? If you
that's
don't like
cool.
it, buy 2 jugs, and I'll do my jug.
That's what I've said. I go.
Put
I
my
want.
name on
I want a
mine.
milk carton for me, and then one for everybody else.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, so
Refuses to do it.
it's
That's
pretty
fair.
cool.
Yeah, I love that. The one that just came up because my son's the exact same way. Like he wants to know everything that I did, and the one that I forgot about that I just told him
a
about.
few things.
Yeah, is do you remember Sometimes They Come Back? That was a Stephen King movie.
You've brought that up
Which is
before.
Christine as well. Stephen King.
Yeah, very similar, but it was a 55. I think it was 55 or 56 Chevy in it.
Oh, we're
But
gonna.
that's a cool ass movie.
We're gonna have
I've yet to
watch
see
that.
it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
check it out. I gotta
Yeah.
watch it with him because
Pet Cemetery, Stephen King.
dude, fuck Pet Cemetery. Still to
You
this
still don't
day,
like cats.
still to this day, that movie's that's the one. You know, there's
Which
two
scene?
things.
Which scene?
It was just little Gage was the little boy
Oh, yeah.
that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
They killed the kid
Yeah,
came
yeah,
back
yeah.
and it scared the shit out of me. And then the cat was
Yeah.
freaky.
Yeah.
There's 2 movies. There's that, and to this day, I can't get in bed without giving like a little extra hop, thinking that
Afraid of-
Chucky's under there. I'm gonna slice
the worst
my
scene.
fucking ankle.
The Achilles heel.
Yeah.
That was painful. That
yeah.
shit was painful.
jump into bed.
Yeah.
I always give like a little like
Yeah.
Dude,
hop.
I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Do not, dude. I'm
No.
a fucking heart. I'm of age. I'm of heart attack age now.
No, my plan. I'm just gonna continue to gradually lift your bed,
Yeah.
like
Until
a
you
quarter
can't
inch at a
reach it.
time. I'll take a year. I'll take 1 whole year and
Just
lift it
shim
a
it?
quarter inch
Just
at a
body
time.
shim?
Body shim it.
Yeah.
1/4 inch per week, and just where it keeps getting
What are you
where
trying
you're
to
having
accomplish?
because you're gonna have to. You're jumping. You're giving a little jump. You're gonna have to continue to
A
jump
running
higher
start.
and higher and higher.
No, dude.
You mentioned drinking out of the jug. I just wanted to let you know something the other day. This is when you know, one, that it's your house and you're the king of the castle, and that you're probably the most badass. Now, ladies, anybody listening,
dying
go
to
ahead.
hear this.
Hold on.
This is gonna be good.
Hold on to them britches, all right? Hold on to them britches.
Here we go.
There was a time not too long ago, I would say in the last few weeks, a little bit of a cold. All right, I was working through.
COVID.
Could not sleep. It wasn't COVID.
It was
COVID light. All right, it was COVID
Yeah.
light. Right.
We're testing for those antibodies because you've been talking
I'm
a
fine now.
lot of shit about
I'm
that.
fine now. So,
Yeah.
middle of the night, could not sleep. Hop up. The thing that's going to make me feel better is a cigarette. You know what's also going to go down great with that cigarette? I'm a little thirsty. I'm going to grab that jug of orange juice. I don't smoke inside the house. I smoke outside. I pop out on the back deck. I am drinking orange juice, smoking a cigarette
Ooh, that's heartburn written all over.
in my underwear. You know, when I get the urge to also
You gotta take a piss.
take a piss. So, I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
You realize this is in Alabama.
I've
this
got
shirtless
acreage.
or is this
I've got acreage.
Is this the cutoff shirt, the Sunday shirt? Sunday.
No, this
dress?
is me in underwear.
Okay.
This
Tidy
is
whities.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I got up from bed, so it's just me. I don't wear tidy whities. I wear a very particular single type of underwear that I wear every single day.
Tommy John's.
No, it's in a special pouch, right? It's a special orthopedic underwear. So I'm out there.
Youths.
I'm out there just whistling in the wind, smoking a cigarette and drinking out of a
What a
orange
sight.
juice carton. And it dawned on me at that point in time, you're like, this is all that hard work is paid off. I can,
That was your.
yeah,
I made it. That's
I
the
can
I made it
do,
moment.
I can do whatever I want.
That's a scenario where a stray bullet hits you. And game over, and
Yeah.
that's your legacy.
Yeah.
Like
They find me just
You peaked.
That's a good way to go
an
out.
ashy butt and a dumped out pair
Yeah.
and
With orthopedic
and
underwear.
swinging in the wind just around my knees. What?
Oh, it's nowhere near your knees.
No, I'm talking about my, yeah. Oh no, that was be just
It was cold. It was cold.
favorite car
It's
movie.
always cold.
The first one that popped into my head was Gone in 60 Seconds, but I do actually like a lot of the car action scenes in another Nicolas Cage movie is The Rock. You know, with the fucking Hummer and the fucking...
Rock's good.
Yeah.
Sean Connery is a
car.
badass.
Yeah,
in
that whole fucking scene, that was fucking amazing. They tore up the fucking San Francisco and,
Yeah. Stallone? No, he wasn't in that one.
Was Burt Reynolds? Also no.
Anyway, moving.
We're going to call it at some point.
Eventually.
Right. I think we probably need to. Mercy rule.
Slaughter roll.
Slaughter roll.
Next up, best piece of advice.
Best piece of advice.
Besides, don't use half-inch staples. I mean, we
don't
gotta
use
get,
That might have been it.
No, you know
Honestly,
what?
I was expecting you were holding a 1/4-inch sheet with a 1/2-inch staple, and that ended up in your finger.
No, I mean that's happened plenty of times, but best piece of advice. I mean, I would just say don't be afraid to do what you want when you want it. Right? I wish I would have done what I did a little bit earlier, but I was scared to like disappoint my dad. Right? Obviously that wasn't the case. He was happy for me and all that, but just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. That's it.
Good.
it's good. What about you?
Drink bourbon.
You know what? The one that just resonates really well is just failure's not an option. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
That's really
Failure's not
good.
an option. Just keep going.
Hell yeah.
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 All right, we're gonna go to. You grew up where? High school years.
Southside Chicago, Gage Park. I went to Gage Park High School.
All right, we're this is
55th and West.
this is the first time
Good luck guessing that one, dude.
I can't.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your thing. That's
Yeah.
gonna be your thing. I don't. I this is a pocket that I just don't understand.
CTA bus pass.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no
transfers.
fucking car.
Paper transfers back then, and they used to staple the fucking thing with the paper punch outs.
So we go to we try to sometimes if we feeling froggy or we just want to
Feeling
try and
froggy?
guess.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn that?
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah,
You starting to like Google sayings and shit?
right. Are you
To
trying to be
implement?
cool?
That's been a froggy. If you
trying
feel
to- you're Googling
you feeling
stuff.
froggy, jump. That's been a saying for 30 fucking years.
I like socks on a rooster.
Nothing you've ever
I just
said.
don't fit.
Yeah.
Socks on a rooster.
Yeah, you're
It's a
Googling
southern
stuff.
saying we have.
It's been a saying for
Well, I'm sure it's a
50
saying.
fucking years.
It's
That's
just
the
not a
first
saying
time I heard that
you
one.
use.
Yeah.
I
fine.
just used it now.
You did.
Yeah. In lieu of something else.
Proceed.
Yeah. I think you're feeling a little froggy. That's what I think. You graduated in 96?
I graduated in 2003.
I don't know where I got 96 from. We were
He was
talking
in
about age.
he was
High
talking
school?
that-
High school.
That was when he was.
Starting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was
t-
01.
You graduated high school in 2003?
Yeah.
You graduated high
How long
school
were you in
what?
high school for?
98.
4 years.
98.
I feel like you said he
98.
started in
All right, so
96.
we're-
Yeah, I thought I
We're
pulled it out
fairly-
of somewhere.
We're a fairly tight
Age group.
age group here. What,
And appearance group.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you are.
Yeah, just you.
What year were you? What year?
97.
Okay.
97, yeah. What, high school?
School of Hard Knocks.
Where you asking location or the name of the school?
Well, yeah.
Either
location's
or.
fine.
Either or.
It was a special little school that I went to my senior year.
Would they
and,
have short buses?
no. That would be. I didn't go to Geared Up for Learning.
I grew out of that one.
Correctional Institute
That wasn't a
of.
school.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a program.
It really
Listen.
wasn't a school.
There's somebody at this table that went to a program that was geared up for learning. My senior year, it was a program that was like learn or get locked up. All right, so there was there was two different things. Like you're gonna learn a little
School
bit of
Hard
something.
Knocks was right. Hard Knocks. Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
I know
Till
you
the
won't.
end. There's
It comes. I don't think there's a weekend that we hang out, a dinner that we go to with you and your wife, that somehow he doesn't work it in.
Really?
it's because I see it and I love the name.
What do you see when you visualize it? What do you see?
Bright colors to get your interest, so you'll stay. So you'll
engaged.
so you'll stay engaged.
No, it wasn't that.
But the name, I just what I'm more.
Not a good name, wasn't
No.
it? Yeah.
I don't even care that you went.
I didn't brag about it.
I'm more engaged with the name that a group of people that were like,
Yes.
you know what? They won't feel so bad if we make this sound cool.
It felt
and
horrible, dude.
And it's horrible.
It feels
Horrible.
just as bad now
Yeah.
when you say it as it did back then.
That and the horse kick. That's if
So the two top.
that's the two things that I will never in my entire life, and with a sprinkle of Gustafson. That's
I got some bangers in my past.
you do. I remember things. So in North Georgia, Atlanta suburbs is where I went to. I went to a couple. Yeah, I was going to a school, and then
Was it a correctional facility?
senior year they said
Close.
maybe there's a better school for you
Orange
to
uniform?
go to.
Orange
No,
uniform?
not that wasn't.
Is that how they worded it?
Not there
or
yet.
like you can't go here anymore.
Oh, they said you can't go here anymore. They didn't give me options. I worded that a little
I
better
appreciate
than
the spin.
yeah.
Georgia. Okay.
No, they just said you can't go here anymore. So you got to find a different place. And
Josh had an issue with pulling CD cases on people during altercations.
CD cases.
Yeah.
turns out that'll get you out of a lot of trouble if that's what you
Right.
claim that it was.
Got it.
Hey, we live and we learn. Then we have
we
to
are.
pay for those sins sometimes with our
Cassette logic.
kids. You know, and you get paid back with all that.
All that shit comes right
Can you
back.
believe what he did?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
I
a CD case?
Yeah.
so that's
Where you're wildly off track.
No, you're asking me questions. We're going.
We were getting
going
at
pick cars.
first car.
Yeah, we're going
And
first
he's
car.
south side of Chicago. You're Southern California.
Southern California.
But car.
And we're similar eras.
Graduated
We're
03.
03, 97, 96,
98.
98.
I'm changing this up for the first time ever. I'm asking another question that we usually ask later. When you graduated high school, what's the most listened to CD that you're listening to?
Listen to CD. No, well, I used listen to CD or what I would listen to while I was driving my car.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
better.
Well, yeah, what you're listening
Okay,
like
what are
your
you
take on
listening?
that. Yeah,
what are you listening to? Well, it's the same thing.
We don't
but-
care what
No, because when I graduated, I was driving before I graduated, so it was a little bit different. But what I was listening to when I was driving my car, I would almost every day I would bump Twisted Heat. Do you guys ever listen to that?
No.
never even heard of that.
So it's Twisted Heat by who the fuck is it?
Twisted Heat. I know Canned Heat.
No, Twisted Heat. It's a rap song.
I'm going to have to play it.
Twisted Heat. Who's
I'm not going to back you up on this one.
Well, let's see what it is. Twisted.
Rough Riders.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's I can't believe you don't know Twisted Heat.
Yeah.
Phil knows. Phil's just.
Phil knows Twisted.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twisted Heat.
I'd
Rough
have to
Riders.
hear it. I could probably sing it if I heard it better.
Like-
than the name.
Fire that up.
The bass in this song.
We got audio on that.
Chicago,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Chi-town.
That's exactly the kind of thing that I would hear in Southern California and realize that I'm not in the neighborhood that I should be in.
Yeah, you probably should
Like,
have
oh,
been
I should
invited.
be here.
Yeah.
Are you
As you're driving by, is that Twisted Heat?
while you're listening? Is the bass thumping when you're listening to that?
Thumping.
How
Thumping.
bad is your license plate rattling?
Okay.
Oh, it's almost falling off the trunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I
hear
like Twisted. I've never heard of that one before.
Oh, you should listen to
I don't
the
think I've heard
Twisted
that
part on
either.
that.
Yeah, I've heard Twisted too.
Dude, say
Yeah, listen to Twisted part on that one.
putting that on
Listen
you
on the
being
way home.
a Southsider.
Yeah.
What were you jamming?
So what
And
was
it
I
wasn't-
jamming
it
in
wasn't
senior
in your
year?
car because you can't on like public transportation. It's a fucking Walkman.
So you're right. I did not have a car senior year in high school. But a couple of my buddies did. So with one buddy, he would pick me up from work, and we would always jam out to Capadonna.
Do or die.
Back then, Capadonna Wu-Tang had just released his album.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, so he was one of the members, and we listened to that all the time. But then with my other buddy, it was Outkast. ATL Aliens? ATL, yeah.
Aliens.
That shit
That was-
fucking
came alive there.
fantastic.
I was there when it happened. I
Yeah.
lived it.
Yeah,
I lived
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
So-
was fucking hot.
For you, this one Phil's a rap
Connoisseur.
connoisseur.
Yeah.
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 If
He's probably
you-
going to curate a museum at some point.
If you could have gotten into the Challenger and just had said song come on every morning, what would it be?
Oof, back then?
NWA.
No, I wasn't
No.
an NWA fan. A lot of Bone Thugs.
Okay.
Yeah, but what was
I
the
love
song? I mean, I remember the songs because he would drive me to school, and I
Lot of
didn't want
West
to
The
Side
one with
Connection.
the one with the
West Side
siren.
Connection.
The one that Bone Thugs with the siren.
Oh, and
that
you'd
plays
always
the
be
big-
like,
Oh, yeah. Every
No, the
time.
one with
there was a
the one with
Tupac song too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tupac
Fucking
song.
phenomenal.
Thug Love.
Yeah. So fucking good. Or Buddha Lovers. I
Yeah.
love
But what
that.
was
I don't know if there was one song.
Good grief. This is gone.
No.
Taking a turn.
All of it.
I want to
Do
hear
or
it.
Die.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'd listen to that now. Listen to that
But it was
now.
split because you were like,
And then it was like
311
311 Sublime.
Oh, really?
Jane's Addiction.
Two-wheel drive Ford Explorer.
No.
It's just that's my guess. That was my guess.
It's California, so it's 2-wheel drive
yeah,
regardless.
definitely.
I'm sorry, two-door Ford Explorer is what I meant. Remember the two-door?
Yes.
For
Oh,
some
yeah.
rooms with some subs in the back. If I was wrong, I was wrong. It's just what I saw.
Hand me down or something you bought?
Hand me down.
SUV or
Well,
car?
I bought it from my brother. So
Ford Tempo, four-door Ford Tempo.
No, he's cooler than that.
It wasn't
Cooler
about
than
being cool. It was
Yeah.
transportation, dude.
what I could get at the time.
Right. Or you're trying to guess.
Yeah, we're just trying to guess.
Understood.
I got nothing.
No.
I was going to go OBS, but then he said not cool, so.
85 Honda Accord, 4-door.
Yeah.
My dad did the interior in it. We painted midnight blue.
No shit.
Oh,
Bumping sound system.
85 flip-up headlights, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
No. Four,
80.
four headlights.
Okay.
85?
Yeah, Honda Accord.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was
Don't-
flip-up.
Don't
I know. I just want to see.
My-
I don't want
my
you to know
87
these. I don't want to
No,
hear
dual,
that you know
dual
these
square
things.
headlights.
No, yeah, that sounds right, actually, 87. Yeah, maybe.
85. 85, 86. 85. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, okay.
All right.
All right.
And it had Nietzsche Bond wheels. Have you heard of those?
Nietzsche Bonds?
Yeah.
BAHN? I know all about some Nietzsche Bonds.
So imagine that car painted midnight blue.
Yeah.
Nietzsche Bonds.
Kill it.
Oh, that was my era. That's all I. I
Kill it.
sold wheels
Ah.
in that era.
Yeah.
One
So,
of Josh's 387 jobs.
I mean,
Oh, there's only like 7 jobs.
granted, it was an 8500 Accord, but we did
Yeah.
what we could with it.
Oh,
They weren't 20s,
And-
but you keep it clean.
No.
we use that all the time.
yeah, we
But I
kept
keep
them
it
real.
clean, though.
They better keep it clean.
Yeah.
Like that, but nice. You know, nice.
Yeah.
212s in the trunk.
212s.
212s.
Yep. 212s.
What's the head unit?
I was gonna go with what the speaker manufacturer.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
MTXs.
No, I think they were.
Fosgate.
No, they were kickers.
Kickers.
Kickers because
That's an enthusiast.
Yeah, we
enthusiast
have-
speaker.
Solo barracks.
Yep,
So,
solo
yeah,
barracks.
I blew up 3 of them. motherfuckers.
Solo barracks.
Solo barracks, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
we had to connect with Kicker at the time, so
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
they
All right.
they hooked us up.
First car. You have. I can't guess. This is
because
completely out of my
his
era.
first car came when he was in his fucking 20s, dude. After he was out of
I
high
know.
school.
What would it be though?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, well, 19. It was my freshman year of college. It was actually with my, when whenever
Chicago,
you get
it's a
financial
fucking
aid,
shit
and then they
box.
give you a little bit of money to kind of buy books and stuff like that. But I was working at the time, so I already paid for my books. So I got this little check, and I was like, oh, shit.
It's whatever it is.
Buy a
All
car.
right, this is the era of just cars. Okay, so it's a car. It's either like a Buick, a Chevy. It's a GM product. But
You think
it
it's
is-
a GM product?
It's your classic just
GM.
4-door car.
Yeah.
and that could have been like
The Sabre.
Yeah,
exactly.
like the-
That's
yeah.
what I was.
It could have been any of
the
those-
champagne 4-door Le Sabre, or it could also
Or
be
Burgundy.
a Century.
Yes.
It could be a Century.
I love
Yes.
Sabre. That's what I like.
Yeah.
yeah. The
Yeah, 'cause
what
it's
the fuck
fancy.
was-
It's Le Sabre.
My buddy that was bumping the ATL aliens it was a repainted powder blue North Carolina blue Le Sabre.
Yeah.
Or
And that
Le
was,
Sabre.
And it was the shit.
It was the lure,
The three
fucking
three
padded
spoke
down
bones.
Yeah.
interior.
Yeah,
the
the
steering wheel
velour.
is like this thin.
Puff on top
You
of
could
puff.
actually turn the wheel like
Yes,
this.
yeah, you could grab it like a
like this.
sailboat.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry to give you a lot of hints.
What
What
was
was
it?
the actual make and model?
1987 Cadillac Sedan DeVille.
Oh.
But I did not have the velour seats. I had the vinyl.
Shit.
So silver and silver. It was
So
fucking
we're right there.
Yeah.
rolling down to the
right
docks
there.
to pick up a little bit of
Yes.
money.
This shit was
I didn't
fucking
expect the
mint.
caddy. I didn't expect the caddy.
1987 Caddy. Yeah, I actually got fucking rammed in it twice because it's Southside Chicago. It was a
Dude.
beautiful fucking car. Yeah, rammed.
That's the shy town.
Caddy demands that era. Caddy demands some respect. People ain't gonna
Yeah.
fuck around with that because
Yeah.
you have no
Vogues
idea
on
what
there?
you're.
But it was the 4100 V8. So it was a dog shit engine. Dog shit.
Do you have Vogues?
I did not. I had the actual, the nice spoked hubcaps and all that stuff. But I did not have the Vogues.
Vogues takes it up a notch.
Yeah.
I'd
Well, there's a
explain
lot
that.
of maintenance with fucking Vogues.
Yeah, I was explaining
There's
that
a lot
to
of
Wyatt
maintenance.
recently.
Vogues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting to show.
They kind of come back a little bit.
You see-
right?
dude, I
Here and
saw
there
it,
on
dude.
Caddies?
They'd come wrapped. If you sold them, they'd come to you.
forget
They'd come
where we were,
wrapped.
but-
No shit.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
the-
'cause you don't
install
get
them?
them
Yeah.
There was a dude in a. There's a new There's a Lincoln 4-door that's newer sedan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what car that is?
The Continental, the big one.
The
Yeah.
big,
Continental
it's got the door handles
Yeah.
up on the thing.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
with fucking
looks
Vogues.
nice.
It's a
It looked
great
good.
car.
It looked good,
Yeah, it
and the
looks like a
Vogues
good-looking
look
car.
fucking clean.
It looks, yeah, it's a good car.
You
Bro.
can't just go and buy Vogues.
Bro,
Yeah.
fucking Vogues.
Oh, yeah.
I can see Scott rocking that.
sure.
The
Scott, 100%.
yeah. All right. Next up, most memorable law enforcement interaction story.
Oh shit, there's too many. Memorable.
The one if I just
Number
say
one.
you ever gotten fucked with the cops,
Yeah.
the first thing that pops in your head.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't want to fuck.
Federal.
Oh,
You don't want
shit.
to fuck around down there, though.
No.
No, so my wife's from Guadalajara.
he could.
Yeah, they'll never
Yeah.
find the body.
We could. We couldn't.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife's from Guadalajara, and for one of the first times we went, I'm like, I don't know, Guadalajara. We're from Chihuahua, our family. I'm like, Guadalajara. I heard there's like a lot of, movement going on over there. It's like, no, it's real calm. Nothing ever happens.
Movement.
Yeah,
Good term.
Love
could
that
use
term.
shit on
Yes, I am.
That's like
Yeah.
a democratic term.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Love the
like
passive
There's
aggressive.
a lot of movement.
That's
Word choice.
no, that's a professional way of
Yeah.
saying it. That's
Yeah.
that's a lot of
Yeah.
movement going on down there.
So she's like, no, everything's fine. So we landed for the first time. We're on our way to our aunt's house, and there's a dead body in the middle of the road, around the corner from our aunt's
So there was no movement.
Y'all want to see?
No,
a
it's-
dead,
there was no
Yeah,
y'all
movement.
want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
Y'all want to see a different? Yeah, yeah.
Just for my southern,
Yeah.
that you're not talking about a possum,
No.
right? We're-
No.
yeah.
That's
All
what
right.
So,
Yeah.
so that trip started off a little rocky, right? We were like, okay, we're gonna drop off our bags. Let's go grab something to eat. I'm like, and my wife said, you know what? Jump in with my cousins. I'm gonna go with my aunt, and we're gonna go to this restaurant. We jump in with the cousins, and we're going around the corner, and we get lit up, and like, fuck. And for some reason, her aunt gave one of her sons her purse, and so there was a purse full of money in the back.
Great.
And-
It's not a great sign.
No, because there's 4 fucking dudes in the car
Yeah.
with the purse
Yeah.
Full of money.
full of money.
Yeah.
And so now it's like the fucking cops are going through the car, and they're like, whose fucking purse is this? And it's like, well, it's
Did you say your mom's?
yeah,
It's fucking mom.
Yeah.
dude.
Not a
The
good
federales.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
you
just
know,
saying.
okay.
they got
In case you don't know,
Don't do that.
don't do that.
yeah, no,
Just for future reference.
they got these rifles.
I know not to know.
So they're sitting there with these rifles like pointed at us, and I'm like, hey, and I didn't bring my passport. So they're like, you don't have your passport, you got to come with us. And I'm like, motherfucker, like my passport is, I'll go get it. It's right around the corner. They're like, nope, you don't have your passport, you got to come with us. And so the aunt comes, and she's like motherfuckering them. You motherfuckers, how much money do you need to leave us the fuck alone? Because we all know that that's what you guys want,
Yeah.
right? So she's like, hey, you stay over there, lady. And then he's like, to the cousin, how much money you got? It's like, how much do you want?
Yeah.
And he's like, give me this much. He's like, okay. Handed him the money. Not here. Follow me around the corner and give it to me around the corner. And because
It's
like,
really like that.
no, take it right here. You want the fucking money? Take it. No, follow me around the corner and give it to me around the corner. Like, All right.
Oh shit.
And we got in the fucking car. We follow him around the corner. Comes up to the window, put it in this little book, slid the money in the book. Have a nice day.
Oh damn.
And I'm like, fuck. Like they
That's
wanted to take me in.
not right.
For no passport, and they just wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's
$100
crazy to me
Yeah.
is
How much did it take?
$100.
Oh shit.
But
What's
for
crazy-
them, that's fishing, right? For them,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
it's
it's
fishing.
fine.
So
Get
is
it
it-
done.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
what's crazy to me is the fact that they singled you out for the passport, right? Because that means who comes from the U.S. or other countries down there to cause trouble.
Yeah.
Right? That would be, you'd be like, oh, you don't have your passport, but you're not a Mexican citizen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the least, or they're just going to fuck with you even more to get the money.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
There's not, I know, that's
was
what I'm
the
saying.
hook.
Yeah.
That
That's,
was the hook.
They-
that's
like,
the
oh,
hook.
They
That,
took
yeah, we
one
got
look
you.
at me and they're like,
We're-
"This is our motherfucker."
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here." Yeah.
yeah.
how does
I thought
explain
it was good, but
Yeah, wearing a Sean John jerk back then, or probably.
so
yeah.
is it
Hillfinger?
Logos, yeah.
is it
Yeah.
advantageous
Hillfinger,
to
yeah.
have a little cash on you, or is it not good then? Like, would you say,
A little bit of cash. Yeah, you don't want to have too much cash on you.
got it?
in case you need
But-
to? Yeah.
It's a sweet
This was-
spot.
this
Couple
was-
hundo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a rare occasion.
what is?
Actually, I have a better one. Well,
I want to ask. We'll get to that. I want to on explain either from a California terms or just nationwide. You mentioned you're from Chihuahua, right?
yep.
And you're like, I don't want to go to my wife's hometown, right? Because you're looking at that as like that's dangerous. What is the correlation as far as United States or in California between those two areas where you think that like Chihuahua's safe, but you
I
know,
never said Chihuahua was safe.
okay, all right, safer.
Yeah.
But I mean, explain regions. Would that be looking at like San Diego versus South Central? Would that be like what's the
Yeah, so Chihuahua's more of a northern state,
okay?
and and they're more like of a southern, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, kind of like more considered more border town.
Okay.
So it's a little more rural over there.
No, Guadalajara's a big city.
It's a big city. Okay.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Guadalajara's
you're
a
right.
big
It is a
city.
big city. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Chihuahua's more, even though it's the biggest state in Mexico, Chihuahua. I actually don't know how to explain that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been back to Chihuahua since I was fucking 10 years
Well, is
old.
it like a place I'd
couldn't
want to
tell you.
like take
No.
the family on vacation?
Guadalajara is beautiful. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fucking beautiful. I just got back last week from there. We went to Tequila.
How come it seems like the Baja Sur and down through that little finger has the least amount of movement?
He picked up that word
No,
fast.
Baja Sur. Have you ever
He
been?
picked
Yeah.
up that word fast.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah,
A couple times.
So Rosarito, Valle de Guadalupe, which is
Yeah.
Mexican wine country.
Yeah.
Those places are amazing.
Yes.
The food and the wine and everything is amazing.
But they seem safer, less
Say I
movement.
was- yeah.
Well,
Safer.
because it's a border town.
Okay.
And touristy.
There's only movement if you're involved in the
movement.
movement. Otherwise, they leave you alone.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
no
good.
problem.
You may maybe have to pay a federale tax every now and then and stuff like that, but other than that, you're good?
Yeah, and you only have to do that if you do stupid shit.
Because they don't want the heat?
Yeah,
The movement is not going to mess with you because they don't want the heat.
no, it's not good for business.
Gotcha.
Josh has been watching Narcos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he thinks.
Oh, I have,
No.
absolutely. But
It's-
I've
I'm
watched it twice.
intrigued
I watched it twice.
Mexico.
I would like to know more and feel safer to visit way more.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful. It's beautiful and it's really, really chill unless you are involved in shit. If you look for trouble, you're going to find it.
True. Mexico City.
That's not
is
the
one of
best
the-
piece
yeah.
of advice.
Well, if you're looking for
Josh
trouble,
I don't want.
an
I'm
eye
never
for
looking
it.
for
if
trouble.
you're looking for trouble, don't
Trouble
go.
just tends to
Trouble,
find you.
trouble.
Yeah. No, it's
Trouble
beautiful.
finds me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got another one?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
So
Let's go.
We were in Rosarito. I went with my wife. She was my girlfriend.
You have no problem with U.S. cops. You only get fucked with when you go to Mexico.
No, I have problems with U.S. cops too. But we went to Rosarito, and my wife was my girlfriend at the time, and so we're in the truck. We're going back to the hotel, and her and her friend are in the front seat. Have a 2003 Silverado with the flip up armrest. So I have my wife next to me, her friend next to her, and they're fucking drinking beers, right? We pull up to a red light, and the cop is next to us, and her and her friend.
Oh, fuck.
And the fucking cop lights us up right away. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, it's Mexico. I'm like, so what?
She's like, laws.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
So they pull us over, and then the cop's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, it's Mexico. We thought that it was okay as long as he's not doing it. Like, we're not fucking animals. And then we're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's like, follow me. And he took us to the fucking courthouse, and I had to pay $350 for that one.
But $350 and you're done.
$350 and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Or they take your car, whatever you want. Pay the
So that,
$350.
and that's why. So
So
then
that's why
the
you need
threshold's
cash.
maybe like $400 in cash.
I was gonna say,
like,
yeah, you need cash.
yeah, $400. So you go to Mexico.
You got
$400.
You got $50 left over
Yeah.
for walking around,
$100
walking
for
around
tacos.
money.
You grab
$100 for
you grab a
tacos.
Jarrito,
$50,
you know.
Yeah.
You got tacos.
You
got
know,
a
bring
few
five.
beers, you're
Bring
good.
5.
That's funny though that your wife's like,
It's Mexico.
I can drink.
Yeah.
Favorite law enforcement interaction story.
Favorite.
It's
Fuck.
out-
It's
Most
there.
from the
most
South side.
memorable.
Most memorable.
Most
All right, so
memorable.
this one fucking sucked. All right, so it was college. I had just bought my second car, let go of the caddy, and then I was driving from Midway Airport, which is where my mom stays, to drop off the girlfriend all the way in Addison and pretty much Harlem, Oak Park and Addison.
A lot of movement down there by Midway too.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard.
yeah. Midway's got some action.
Yeah, it's just fucking spicy over there.
Yes, yes. There's no easy way to get there, right? Because on fucking, Oak Park and Oak Park and Addison, there's no fucking expressway anywhere nearby,
Yeah.
right? And so my normal route was just to go north on Cicero, and then passing through Cicero, right? Cicero town.
Stoplight every 2
Betty
blocks.
Maltese was the mayor, commissioner, whatever the fuck she was back then. She got really, really fucking strict with window tints. That was one of the little things that, to drive, revenue and then stops and all that bullshit, right? So I got stopped.
I mean,
had
in
just-
her defense, like 98% of the time,
Yeah.
if you've got 30% or darker,
Yeah.
you're doing something.
There's
behind
movement. There's fucking movement going
Yeah,
on.
the only thing I was doing wrong
those
was
tits.
fucking trying to think I was a hot shit in math class and then going to Vegas, I was a college kid.
Yeah.
So I was dropping her off. They stopped me, right? They stopped like, fuck, and they're like, hey, and I actually did buy the car with the fucking tints, even though it's a golden excuse, right? So they stopped me and they're like, hey, the tints are pretty dark. We're gonna have to, that's why we stopped you. I'm like, okay, cool. So then they took my license, took my insurance card or whatever. Everything was fine, and then the fucking tow truck pulls up, and I was like,
It's not a good sign.
no.
Speaking from experience, that's they don't come in. They don't come just in case.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah,
no. They come to take shit.
Yeah, they
come to take shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't leave empty.
So I'm like, you're gonna write me a ticket, or he's like, no, we're gonna take the car, and I was like,
Take it where?
why? Yeah. My insurance is in order, everything, right?
I appreciate
They're like,
it, but I'm good.
Yeah. No, you got the tents, and then so they impounded the car for the tents, right?
For the tents.
Yeah,
grief.
I was wearing.
I
It
thought
was
California was bad.
25, 30 degrees that night, and all I had was like a thin sweater and shorts because I was just driving her home and then coming back home, right? They left me on the street. I didn't have a cell phone back then, didn't have a cell phone, and
and one mesh shorts.
They get.
pretty much they were. I believe they were blue and ones.
You already said what you were listening to, so we figured out that.
blue. Yeah, context clues, right? Yeah, blue and ones. Whatchamacallit, flip flops probably.
Just to get that
And
revenue.
socks, because that's a Cali thing back then. Anyways, so they impounded my shit. I had to walk to the nearest gas station to make a phone call. Somebody picked me up or whatever, but I was fucking freezing. And then obviously the girlfriend was fucking pissed or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Then 3-day minimum impounding fee.
Cool.
Or I'm sorry, minimum impounding time, $500 fee for the tints. And then I had like my little niece had just been born then. So on the mirror, I had like a little Jordan shoe there because that was like her first shoe she grew out of. So I had it hanging. Obstruction, view of windshield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they gave me a ticket for that. And then even though we had our seatbelts, they gave us tickets for not wearing the seatbelts, $75 a piece. It cost me almost $1,000.
You couldn't see because of the tints.
yeah, it cost me almost $1,000 to get the car back. But
For absolutely
dog shit.
Nothing.
Just dog shit. Yeah, just dumb shit. So
that's
it
absolutely
fucking
where
sucks.
pain is not proportionately applied to the right measure.
Yeah. Actually, I might have even
So
showed them
fucking retarded.
my fucking UIC college. Like, hey man, I got class in the morning. How am I gonna get to school?
Do you
know?
still have tinted windows?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm fine.
Didn't hit hard enough.
I'm fine.
Pain was not.
I'm 1,000%.
I don't drive through Cicero anymore.
This is I'm
Yeah.
1,000% fine with using the tent thing to fish, right?
Yeah.
You want to pull them over, dark tent, start hunting.
Yeah.
You don't find anything, send them on their way.
Yeah.
But there's no sense because you've pulled them over just to. Especially, I mean, we can go into a long diatribe on just putting somebody into a penalty debt that sends some people in the wrong direction. And if you didn't find nothing, you didn't find nothing.
Right.
Fish again.
Yeah.
Cast again. You keep casting, you're gonna find something. But don't. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, to this day, I don't drive through Cicero town. I don't eat there. I don't want nothing with that town. So as far as like whatever economic revenue, impact, they obviously don't feel it, but whatever. Like they're not getting it.
You're not gonna get
In
$50.
Chicago is funny though. Like I remember,
Chicago would have been fine.
yeah. You probably don't know this, but I was driving your Camaro. That was 01, 02, that SS you had years ago. I was going to hang out with Fen. So
Trying to pawn that Jordan card.
No, I was somewhere like on the north side.
It's mint, bro. It's mint.
Somewhere on the north side, and I leave like one stoplight and just fucking get out. That car would just like blow the fucking tires off. Like they had those
Instantly.
G-Force rivals, so it's like leave the stoplight, blow the fucking tires off, and like next light turns red. Well, dude, I'm not fucking. There's no way I'm stopping. Straight through the red light. Cop right there fucking blows me up, pulls me over. I'm like, fuck. In Chicago, the cop's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
No.
I'm like, dude, I was going too fast. I couldn't slow down. Yeah, I know. You got anything in the car? No. Do I need to check? No. Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah.
On your-
Okay.
Yeah.
Check you later, dude.
Watch
Dude,
this.
you pull that shit here, like in the suburbs.
Oh yeah. They got nothing else to do.
That's that. Well, Phil tried it. It's
Hit 3 over.
Yeah, that's-
Hit
Hit 3 over.
Yeah.
hit
a little
3
darker.
over.
What's
It's
that?
a little darker, so
Yeah.
that doesn't play in his favor.
Yeah.
We got an off-air story.
Yeah, we got some movement here, fellas. We got some movement. Yeah. Call back up. Call back up. Yeah.
I'm reading your license, but I'm looking at the truck, and I looking at you, and I just don't. Things don't add up.
Yeah.
But I live right there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a sergeant to do this math because something ain't adding up.
I have one more.
Absolutely, dude. Anybody wants to keep on bringing them? Come on.
This is another Mexico one.
You have the word.
Yeah.
Stop going to Mexico.
No, I love Mexico. Right?
We used that we were in Mexico for most of our law enforcement stories.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
most.
shit,
As
yeah.
most do.
I mean, I have some U.S. ones too, but the Mexico ones are better, right?
That's really good.
So
Stupid. It's stupid.
we're going to my bachelor party
Okay.
in Mexico, right? It's 5 of us in a Cadillac CTS,
Oh yeah, your brothers.
2004 Cadillac CTS,
Yeah.
and we're going to Mexico.
That's good.
So we just crossed El Paso, Texas, and we're gonna go into Chihuahua, and there's a checkpoint in the middle of the road between El Paso and Chihuahua. The soldiers are there.
Just go ahead and.
Did you drive from California
We drove
to
from
El
California.
Paso?
We drove, yeah.
And
Yeah,
look all right?
It's 14 hours to Chihuahua, or 16 hours, but we making them 14 hours.
I'm sure you know this. When you see that, don't hook a U-turn.
No,
Just go ahead and.
no, we went
yeah.
and we stopped, right? And,
Yeah.
and so they're like, hey, everybody get out of the car. We need to check the car. All right, cool. We get out.
Yeah.
and then they're like, some of the soldiers are like checking and shit, and they're like hitting on the door panels and trying to pull the door panel off. And I'm like,
shit's custom.
you need to get that door panel off?
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm the dude.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, don't touch it. I'm like, okay. And then he comes over. He's like, hey, you have more than $10,000 in cash on you? I'm like, I fucking wish. And he didn't think that was very funny, right? So he's like, do you or not? I'm like, no, I do not.
Dude, I got $350.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or 400, because I heard a story once that 400 was the
Someone told me to carry
proper amount.
400.
Yeah.
How much do you need? So and so they're like, what do you do? And they asked my brother. My brother was driving. It was his Cadillac. He's like, well, I do upholstery. And he's like, an upholsterer doesn't drive this type of car.
this one does.
Yeah. And, well, we do. He's like, what do you do? I'm an upholsterer too. And then,
Oh,
what do you do?
Now they think you're fucking with them.
Yeah, one of the camera guys from the show went to my bachelor party. He's like, "Oh, I'm a camera operator."
I've videoed them doing upholstery.
And then what do you do? Well, in Spanish, he's like, "I'm a paletero."
Oh.
That means I build pallets, right? But paletero in Spanish also means
you
you
sell
sell
popsicles.
Okay.
So he's like, "You motherfucker."
You mother,
You're
yeah.
fucking with
I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing the story. I was gonna say, you motherfuckers, you playing games.
So you
think you're cute.
You do interiors. You're a camera operator, and you sell popcorn.
And you're driving a Cadillac.
Yeah, he's like, everybody get out of the fucking car, stand right here, and they fucking tore the car apart.
Really?
Obviously they didn't find shit, but like,
Did they tear it apart
no,
like where you can put it back together? Or
yeah,
they
we
fuck
had
it
to
up?
put it back together.
But did they like just fuck it up?
Yeah,
Or-
they just pulled all the fucking door panels off.
Oh, all the fucking Christmas trees are done. Yeah.
The trunk, they fucking pulled all the liners off. Yeah. And I was like, I told you, motherfucker, I would have pulled that off in 1 second for you. Nothing would have broke.
Yeah.
So that was another one.
That fucking
Damn.
sucks.
And then, okay, you're on your way. We had a great time on my bachelor party.
I bet.
We had a great time.
Should have went to Vegas.
No, we were at the right place.
That is confidence right there.
I'm going. We're going to do a trip. Somehow we're going to do a trip to Mexico because I want
Yeah,
somebody
but I would love to, but I'm like, I don't know that I want to go with you.
And fly.
do
Yeah.
We'll meet you at the
might
resort.
remember him.
We'll meet you at the
They might
resort.
remember him. Like, hey, you used to drive that Cadillac.
I'll be the guide.
I know you got the lay of the land, but it
Yeah.
sounds like
They got like a Senior Frogs, like where we're going. or what?
yeah.
No, you don't want to go there.
No. Mexico City's legit though.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh my fucking god, it is fucking amazing. You know,
Really?
disproportionately, they actually have the most Michelin star restaurants in a big city
No
than
shit.
anywhere in the fucking world. France, fucking New York, anywhere. And their cocktail game is
I thought Mexico City's like a little dicey.
No.
No.
See,
Is that just
nah, man. It's
depends where you stay.
correct.
For
We're
me,
It's a
not-
big city.
For me and you, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
It's a
Center
big
table.
That side says it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. No. This should be our third time going in like 3
No,
years.
we'll stay.
Yeah.
When we stay in Polanco. Polanco's like the.
It's like the Beverly Hills almost.
Beverly Hills of Mexico City.
Mexico. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's fine.
Is it like Chicago?
When you see a golden
What
doodle,
everybody
you know,
says.
people walking golden
Oh.
doodles,
Yeah, this
you're
motherfucker's
fine.
got
You're gonna fit right in.
You're
All you
golden.
guys are gonna
You're
be
fine.
good.
I got a golden doodle. Yeah.
Of course, dude.
And I named him Weller.
It's
I named him Weller. Yeah.
this table, this side of the table, it's like a clear divide. I mean, a clear divide.
Yeah.
Is it like Chicago when everyone gets the bad rap? Every time we go, especially to Vegas,
yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
get in the cab. Like, where are you guys from? Chicago.
Oh,
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, like you don't go to those areas.
Yeah.
that you hear
We've
about.
been to Mexico City 4 or 5 times. We've never had an issue. Ever had an issue.
Yeah. I mean, I don't go enough to have issues, but I pick the nice spots. I haven't been back to our hometown since I was a kid, so I couldn't tell you. But Mexico City,
What's
fucking
your hometown?
phenomenal.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Oh, you're Chihuahua, too.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chihuahua. Yeah.
Just no interest.
Just scared, bro. Some of the stories and shit.
Really?
One of the stories that from his brother. You know, when he first got his fucking, it was a beautiful fucking truck, a Silverado or whatever. He drove there, and then they stopped him. And I don't know if it was actually the Federales or the actual soldiers. Yeah, they stopped him. They had, you know, machine guns pointing at him. Ugh. He had his kid in the car, fucking car seat. You know, they checked or whatever, and they let him go. But then he like drove back home. He's like, no, fuck this. I'm not down with it. So yeah,
it sounds worse than it is.
Yeah. Well, because machine guns in the head. I mean, that's pretty shitty. Right? That's pretty shitty. It's not great. That's pretty shitty.
You're asking for the most memorable stories.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I get it.
But it's enough for me to not be intrigued to go.
Well, the food keeps pulling me back.
No, and that's why I go to Mexico.
Yeah, me too.
Mexico City.
I'm a foodie.
Yeah, when you're talking about Michelin star restaurants,
no, they have disproportionately in the world. They have the most Michelin star restaurants in Mexico City.
How about this? I think I've solved the problem. All these issues have came from the driving in. Oh. What if we all fly in and we'll meet in Mexico City?
Let's do it.
That's the plan. And then we hit a bunch of Michelin star restaurants.
Fly in, Uber everywhere, no problem.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh, and Uber's
let's just
so
not
cheap.
drive across the border.
Yeah,
Uber's so cheap down there. It's so cheap.
All right, we'll just we're gonna fly down.
They see those California plates.
Yeah.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
You're a cash cow.
Yeah.
We'll bring Vinny. We'll bring Vinny with us.
I don't know that we should.
Fucking Hector. They'll be like,
I think we'll be good.
What Vinny?
You've met Vinny from Vinny's Hot Rods, right? We were talking about him. If you have not, at the party at SEMA this year, you're going to meet Vinny.
Okay.
Because you and Vinny are absolutely going to get along.
I machined the steering wheel for Vinny.
yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, for a Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you? So but you never met him.
I've never met him.
All right.
Hey, Vinny's the
you're
shit.
gonna meet Vinny.
Okay.
Vinny's
Yeah.
the shit.
Character.
Yeah.
The coolest fucking dude.
Vinicio Madrigal. Is Vinny. That's his actual God-given name. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Vinny's it's my ultimate favorite story is Vinny's story of like we were talking about my square body legend truck that the seat's all fucked up and it's got what I call a Mexican blanket on it. And Vinny's like I keep telling the story and Vinny's like, yeah, it's a fucking blanket, dude. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, so it's got the Mexican blanket and something. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you? He's like, dude, I'm fucking Mexican, bro. It's a fucking blanket.
Yeah,
it's a blanket.
Stop putting the extra on it. It's just a blanket.
Yeah. It's an origin, fucker. It's an origin.
I grew up with a blanket. I didn't grow up with a Mexican blanket.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
What about the pillowcase? Fucking Italian.
Yeah, you're gonna have a good time with Vinny.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be at the party.
Yeah,
he'll bring his crew. Yeah. All right. Last but not least, this has been the second half. This has been the second half of this season's favorite.
I need to win tonight. I need to win, or I might have to concede early.
Nope.
You just no giving up.
It's not how hard you hit.
I will not concede, but
very simple question. Seemingly on the surface, when you think about
it's complex.
It's got some depth.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone or Burt Reynolds?
Stallone.
Yes.
Okay.
Stallone. Yeah. How do you fucking beat Rambo?
How? Okay.
You don't.
Yeah. How?
You cannot.
You can't.
Clearly,
it's a regional and cultural thing.
Especially,
I think it's an age thing.
I think it's an age thing.
No,
it is.
You and like the old fuckers.
Yeah.
Like, Burt Reynolds is cool. And like 1942, like we watched him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
you're not talking about
World War shit.
You're not talking about too many different years from Smoking the Bandit and Rocky.
No,
nobody
nobody pays attention to Rocky 1. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Rocky didn't start until Rocky 3.
Well, right? No. First of all, you're going to talk about Stallone and say nobody talks about Rocky 1. The only reason there is a Stallone is because of Rocky 1.
Yeah,
the only reason he exists.
Didn't he write it and direct?
Yeah, and he sold it 100 fucking times.
Dude,
and the 101st he got bought.
It's great.
But he sold his dog to get it.
And he bought the dog back.
That's great for movie buffs. I'm not a fucking movie buff. I'm a Stallone fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Stallone kicking the crap out of Ivan Drago.
Shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
That's
Go
what I
to
like.
Russia to work out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm a fan of First Blood. Right.
Shit, I still watch Tulsa King to now.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't.
If I could understand
he's
him, I would
a little
listen.
more-
I would watch
I heard
it
it
more.
sound-
He's a little more ginger.
Slower.
I
What
gotta-
do you have
I
a
gotta
hard
put the
time
closed
understanding?
captions
what's
on.
the problem, dude? What is the problem?
Tulsa King he's hard, difficult to understand.
Yeah.
No,
It's fine with the closed captions.
I think it's
to
your
you.
southern accent, dude. I think-
Peanut butter on
His,
top.
Honest to God.
what did you say? His southern accent?
Oh.
No, I said I think it's the southern. I think it's you, the southern accent. It's.
Because I have a
Yes.
southern accent, I can't understand
I
other
think it
people.
is. It conflicts.
just-
It conflicts. It conflicts.
Right.
Because he's got a certain way of speaking, and you have a certain way of speaking, and I think they
I don't think that has.
I think
anything
they
to do with it.
contradict.
Yeah.
I really do. I think they contradict.
You got 2 wins. You're going Stallone too.
Oh, 100%.
yeah. South side of Chicago.
Actually,
dude,
truthfully,
fucking
I can't
Chi-Town
even,
guys.
I can't even visualize Burt Reynolds, so it's still on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I watched.
And unfortunate for
I watched the
you guys.
last episode and the fucking song.
Yeah, that's something to
That
be proud of. And
What's
No,
that?
that hurt.
from Drankenstein?
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. But you know what?
Yeah. But dude, I
They
can
didn't put
find.
him out.
I promise you, I could find.
Find it.
I could find some pictures or videos of you that would be so
No,
detrimental.
This,
to you.
first of all,
Okay.
this is not about me and you.
I'm just saying, everybody has something.
I know.
Well,
Those
now-
are
Everybody has something they're
Now-
not proud
now
of.
it's
careful,
about
careful
you
getting
too.
geared up. All right.
That was about you too.
This isn't about.
Hey, see what you
This
did
isn't about me and you.
It started off as Burt Reynolds.
Don't touch the car door, bro.
Yeah.
Don't touch the car door.
Would you
This is
say
about.
Yeah.
I never should have fucking brought that up?
There's a lot of things you should have never told me. It's just.
Oh, geared up.
It is regional and it is
It's
age.
regional and
I get that.
It's regional. It's a demographic, but it doesn't matter because it reigns supreme.
Would you
Stallone
say
fucking
orange hair
dominates.
and orange eyebrows and leopard print hair were like your shining moments?
No, this isn't about me. We're talking about individual. I think Rambo, First Blood, the first one. Rambo, number 1, a absolute cinematic masterpiece from
Start to finish.
start to finish. It really was. Rocky 1.
It was artsy, right? A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
It was a budget-
I
budgetary
probably,
Budget.
I probably
problems.
like it now more
Yeah.
than I did.
Yeah. Then.
Younger. But it's important and it's impactful because it kicked off
Yeah.
everything that we know.
It's the origin story.
There is unfortunately some highs, very highs, and some extremely low lows in Stallone's career.
What are the fucking lows, dude?
Yeah.
The one. You
The
brought
one
up
that
one.
bombed was
Besides drinking.
Okay. So Oscar bombed, right?
Look,
but I
please,
liked
Ness.
it. I liked
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It was funny.
Let's just
We're not investigating fucking Burt Reynolds lows. Burt Reynolds lows are the lowest, dude. Like the fucking lowest.
No, because
he was a
you can't have
athlete.
lows
He was
when you're
a
just like this.
C level.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
He had one moderate high.
Let me tell you something. How did you hear about Drankenstein?
A listener sent it to direct message
So
via.
you didn't even know.
I did
about
not know.
this.
I was forthcoming with that. I had no idea.
Yeah,
Once I
you see?
saw it, however,
He had no
I
clue
became
about it.
overcome with joy.
Until
and
somebody
Right.
dug it up.
somebody dug it up.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. I 100% in full transparency that we got direct message that video.
So
now that
Stallone-
I've seen it though,
Stallone had a great PR team.
They buried that shit.
Yeah, they buried it.
And they should
Yeah.
have. Like,
Yeah.
dude, everybody misses. Think about, like, dude, I know you've had some there's some fucking cars that I don't think you want to talk about.
yeah.
well, how does this keep coming back to me and
No,
you? This
because
has to do with
this is-
Stallone and
right,
Reynolds.
I'm just-
He's like a plunger bringing up old shit.
Hey,
Yeah, he is. He is.
But
You got
the
your- hey.
assassin. The assassin.
I'm man enough to admit
That's a fucking
tonight.
good movie. That's a good movie.
Yeah, not really.
So-
Tonight
No,
you
I
got
liked it. I liked it.
You-
Yeah, with the
you
the
got a
other guy.
2-time win with Stallone.
Right. And
Tonight you won.
rightfully so.
Right. Tonight you won.
Yeah. And I feel good about it.
I still can't
Yeah.
visualize Burt Reynolds, which is fucked up.
Real
That's-
quick, before, what was your first car?
Oh yeah.
My first vehicle ever. We had a quick. I went through a decent amount of cars there from 16 to 17.
But there's only one
The
first.
very first one was a gift, and that was a 1986 white Pontiac 6000 4-door, front wheel drive, squared off.
Shit.
It's the same. I mean, it's the same.
a Pontiac 6000?
It's
What
the
is
it's
that?
the
Hold up.
it's
Yeah,
the
I want
car.
to see that.
Remember when you drew a car as a kid?
Yeah, but
It's-
as a Pontiac always still had a
Yeah,
V.
had the V
No,
nose.
it was the same
Pontiac
thing
was
as
always
it was the same thing as
like
a
a
Buick
What year
Buick
was
Olds Chevrolet.
What year
Hold
was
on.
it?
1986.
86. Oh shit.
I'm sorry I asked this question now. I got to take a piss.
Yeah, go for it, dude. What was the fucking Buick?
But I wanna
when,
see this
when we were
fucking
talking
car.
about the Buick earlier. Remember, Boris had the Buick. And it was always just the Buick, but it
Oh,
was
so
like
it
an
was a G-body?
85.
That was like the
No, what was-
celebrity, the Chevy
Oh,
celebrity.
that's ugly.
Yeah, it was
Fuck.
that car.
That's ugly as fuck.
That was.
Still has the little.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you're talking
ugly.
about that in the
Yeah.
front? Oh, yeah.
They,
But
they threw a little sprinkle of
it's
it
a
in there.
Pontiac. Yeah, that's the car.
ugly as fuck.
That's you, dude. That is the car you should be driving today.
Do you know what? When keeping it real goes wrong.
That's
Yeah.
totally the car you should be
Holy
driving
shit.
today.
It didn't last
Killer
long.
Street
That
Beast
is
behind
ugly
it.
It didn't
as
last.
fuck.
Wait,
It was
go back
the-
to that Street Beast.
Was it a Street Beast?
Right behind it, the last picture.
Oh, you're right.
That actually
There's a
looks nice.
back button on the browser.
That
I don't
one
know
is-
if you
that
ever
one
used
is
that.
Yeah, down. One down. Yeah,
Yep.
to the right.
Forward it.
There's a. Hey, what the fuck is the 34 goddamn hot rod?
Do you
in the
do this
background?
intentionally,
I'm
or
click-
you just?
You want to see how many times I'm clicking on it? Watch.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's coming up, dude.
I
Chill
clicked
out.
on it 16 times.
Pontiac 6000. I
That's
never
a Street
even knew
Beast.
that was a car.
Troy brought up the Street Beast.
I brought it up for Troy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's
That's-
built a couple of them. Rad Rise Street Beast.
Yeah, he's kind of known for that type of thing.
That was the wheels it had on it. The wire.
The wire.
hubcaps.
Yeah. I
But it was
think I
white.
had that in my
I
Cadillac.
wish you
It was white.
dailied that thing today.
I didn't daily it for long when I had it.
What happened?
You
to
wrecked that before the
There are
probe.
there's no survivors.
Yeah, I wrecked it before the probe.
There's no survivors.
How did that wreck go down?
So that was
it was you and Corey.
it was me and Corey. Yeah, 100% me and
Sheet,
Corey.
you got left a sheetrock job.
No, we were at my Remember I told you stories about the school we went to where we had to
How many schools did you go to?
A
Do you have
couple of
more
different-
schools or more
Well,
jobs?
wait, no. Explain the school to me because I want to hear about the school.
all right, so we
He's geared
the-
up to learn about
yeah.
your school.
Yes.
you remember that I've told stories about my senior year. I went to a
an alternative
school, right? And we worked at our own pace, right? So you had paces, right? So you got paces.
Well,
to
you're,
where-
you're flying through this.
I know.
So you worked at a pace. Was the pace slower than like the regular school?
you worked at your own pace,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
So that would actually be a slower pace than geared up for learning.
No.
Because if you could have stayed at the current school
You would
and
not
just
be at
geared
the other
yourself
one.
up
Yeah.
for learning and just slowed it down, it'd be like a downshift, right?
No.
Like a small
Because
like,
the pace that
everybody
I
else
worked
is in
at,
sixth gear. Maybe I was in fifth.
the pace
like-
that I worked at was so fucking fast because
Oh, so you were
Oh.
You were an
so you didn't
accelerated?
belong there.
no, I've told this
No,
story.
he didn't belong there.
My
Different
dad is a
reasons.
preacher. My dad is a preacher to this
this is an
day.
accelerated school.
He was a preacher at that point in time.
Turbo.
The thing about having a
I don't want to miss this, but I gotta go.
okay. Wait, there's a lot. There's a lot that
Oh,
you
we're
can
gonna
say,
get
but
in-
this is just like the cut and dry of it. This is an accelerated school. This is more like an AP, like an advanced placement.
like a
yeah,
sav- like
you
a
could-
like a savant school.
I excelled. Me and Corey excelled it like we were in AP. Yes.
So you excelled, and they put you in an advanced placement class. So
No.
this is like
No. Don't. That absolutely did not happen.
so. Then let's call a spade a spade.
I'm telling you exactly 100% the
I
truth.
don't want you to dance around.
I'm not.
I don't want you to glorify it. I want you to just hit me with it. This is
I'm not glorifying it.
okay. So this
This-
is a school for
People that didn't make it in traditional learning.
okay.
Right? Structure.
They weren't able to gear themselves up for learning. They had to be taken out of the traditional school and put in.
Yeah, sometimes kids are gifted in a certain way that the teachers
Or
aren't
lack thereof.
They aren't talented. They aren't prepared. They are not. They don't have this proper skill set to deal with these talented of kids, right? So you have to move on.
Yeah.
And that's what we were moved on. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You had like government contracts and stuff with this school, and you had NASA coming in looking at these kids and stuff.
No.
Yes.
We're gonna stop because the geared up for learning. No. We all know at this point that
you were geared up.
I had a hiccup.
Right.
I had a hiccup, and I had to be pulled out of some regular classes. Amidst regular classes, it was in between periods. I was shifted to a class that just kind of helped me gear up for learning. However, I wasn't taken out of the school system.
I was taken out for disciplinary action. All right, this has nothing to do with learning. The school system said we cannot handle your
fighting,
your appetite for life, right? Because you like to live life at the fullest. We cannot handle you anymore.
Okay.
So there was other.
We had that school. It was called Ombudsman. It was local.
That's another great name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was
you guys and your names for schools.
I had a couple buddies. Chase Kaplan.
Yeah.
AKA Meat Whistle. Went to Ombudsman.
Ombudsman.
Yes. But Ombudsman was the school. That was the school for the kids that they did either a shit ton of drugs and the learning capacity was no longer there.
Yeah. No drugs for me.
Okay.
I didn't do any drugs. I didn't do
It was just too much movement.
Too much movement. Yeah, too much. Again, too much excitement. Couldn't sit still. So anyway, I'm going to get back to the story. I'm literally going to tell you everything you want to know.
Go ahead.
I've told the story that in my senior year I had to go to an alternative school because I was kicked out in 11th grade, right, for behavioral excellence or whatever you want to look at it. So the. In my senior year, about 2 months in, me and Corey realized this school, the paces that you learn, right? We realized that there was just one master answer key, right? So the best thing we could do, we slid that out one day.
Stole it.
We borrowed it, right? My dad's a preacher. There's a church. The best thing about a church in that we're talking about the late 90s, right? So it's not like every kid had access to technology, right? It was very difficult to we had access to computers and copy machines, right? Yeah. So
and stealing.
The stealing part was that we had access to that.
Yeah.
So we lifted the answer keys. We made all the copies at the church, and we were able to do that. This was senior year. Now, rewind back to when I was 16. We learned what to do in my senior year because of things we were doing in 16, where once I realized my dad's church.
You're literally driving in circles right now.
No, I'm telling you.
Trying to glorify this. And the reality.
I'm not trying to glorify anything. I went to a school because I got kicked out of multiple schools. How's that thing to be proud of?
Just cut to the fucking chase.
Yeah. So we were at my dad's church copying shit to cheat at school, right?
I got that.
And we're leaving the parking lot. Corey's turning right. I'm like fucking waving at him, and I blow through a red light, 4-lane,
KO.
And I get across the 1, across the 2, across the 3, and the 4th. Somebody hits me in the passenger front.
Motherfucker, here we finally arrived at it.
But you wanted to know about how stupid I was, and I went to another school. That's where you started the questioning.
Yeah, but you're dancing around in fucking circles trying to make it. You're trying to justify it.
I'm not trying to justify anything.
We all know how
you wanted the story.
Just give me the name of the school.
It was a special school.
Give me the name of the school.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I won't.
I won't. Then I'll ask Jody or I'll call your fucking dad.
The school doesn't matter. You wanted to know about the wreck. And now you have poo-pooed on my story after I've told it.
Was it a school or a facility?
I understand you've wrecked.
Both of them were schools.
I'm not leaving this podcast studio until I hear the name of the school.
Which school?
The special school.
The special school.
The special school that the other kids that did well.
The
and
ones that couldn't get in, that wanted to get in,
were progressing like, based on the like.
I'll tell you the school I got kicked out of.
Statistically, their age group progressed at that
I will
level.
never tell you the name of because it's
The special school.
Why?
because it's almost as bad as the one I make fun
I'm
of you
gonna
about.
find out. I'm gonna fucking dig into that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out.
It was
You know,
I will
his-
hire a private investigator. I'll spend fucking sizable amounts of money.
It's fine.
At least $400.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It was called.
yeah,
It,
Yeah.
was,
cash.
What is it?
350
Just
will
save
be
me
the
the fucking
threshold.
money.
it was
dude.
called the Answer Center. This is where you go in and got the
Dude,
answers.
that is
You got
neck
the
and neck
answers.
with geared up.
I
for
know.
learning.
That's why I said I didn't want to tell you.
The answer's
Okay.
Is that the real name?
That's the 100% the real name.
No shit.
I couldn't make up anything worse.
The answer center.
Yeah. It's where you went. If you didn't have the answers, they'd send you there to get the answers.
In Georgia.
Yeah.
Is that why you read so much now? So you always have the answers?
The answers.
The answers. No, he steals.
I'm
them.
glad
He
that we got
steals the
here, dude.
answers.
Josh.
I'm shocked. As
Yeah.
long as I've known you, that I still haven't uncovered this kind of stuff.
There's lots of things you'll never uncover.
Well,
It's buried.
This collection will uncover
Yeah,
this.
it's helpful.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of fucking skeletons, dude.
You got farther now
You've got
than
a, yeah,
years.
you've got a fucking walk-in closet.
Of skeletons.
Yes.
Hey,
Fucking graveyard.
careful.
Yep.
We're gonna start digging up.
Keep digging, dude. That's like an Indian burial ground over there.
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
What?
I'm just telling you. There's things.
There's things.
You could draw a colorful picture with colored pencils.
What was your first car?
The background.
91 Chrysler LeBaron.
91 Chrysler.
LeBaron.
Yeah.
They've been wrong.
We shared it.
How about yours?
Suburban. It was like a.
Well, that was
It
mom's.
was mom's car, but
But
that
the
was my-
first car we owned, we shared.
Yeah.
You had the LeBaron, the Lebanon. It was
What-
a French.
what
It was
about-
a, it was a French sports car.
What about your first personal car?
Oh yeah.
Well, that was the first personal car
No,
because
like that you didn't share.
the first personal car I built with my dad, a '69 Camaro.
Oh, the one that's
it's the one that's in.
Yeah, the black and white car.
Yeah.
That car's evolved like
Yeah.
great times
It's been fucked up
over the years.
Yeah.
It's evolved.
Yeah.
I had a 70 Challenger.
Oh
Ooh,
shit! Damn.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking great first car.
This
You
was
went
before
hard.
they were valuable.
Yeah.
You went hard.
I sold mine probably at least 3 to 4 hours before they went through the roof.
Right before the first Barrett Jackson when they went.
Yeah.
It was like Chevy celebrity value
Fuck.
Yeah.
on those cars. But yeah, we bought. My dad bought the '69 Camaro when I was 15. We found it on Auto Trader. It was like $4,500, and then spent about a year building the car, and that's kind of what started
Yeah.
all this fucking crazy shit for me.
Yeah.
The madness. Like
You got to redo that car so it's not sitting in the back.
I know, man. It's
a
the
beautiful
problem is I know like what's underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Sort of
nut and
just
bolt
like-
is like.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know the work
Sometimes-
that I
touched
did do
You
it.
touched
sometimes you just got to rip the band-aid.
I know.
You just gotta get geared up.
But
and
I
do
put-
it. I mean,
Yeah.
revved up.
Right.
Sometimes you got to rip
Maybe.
Josh might have the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, he'll have
I-
an answer.
100,000% swear I didn't mean the geared up for that. It just so happened when I said it meant.
Yeah.
I meant to do to
the
get excited about doing the project again.
right. It's hurt.
It's tough.
It's hurtful.
No,
The-
it just
the
happened to
words.
come out that way.
Yeah.
It's tough to get
I mean,
committed
it is.
to take something that exists and start over. Like you're gonna have to take
It's
it
sort
back
of a
to
time
barrel.
capsule too. Like so,
Yeah.
it's
There's memories there.
Yeah.
You and pops. You know.
yeah. So I kind of
it's-
like
yeah.
it just sort of exists.
It's almost like
there.
yeah. If you take it apart, you're kind of
One more
messing with
Still got
that,
the plate
with those
plate
memories.
system on it. The bottle.
what?
Didn't you have? Yeah,
Yeah,
nitro.
it's got a
It still got the
fucking
plate.
But I'm building a 57 Chevy right now for me and my boys, and they're helping me. But it's not that we don't have the detail, right? It's like we're building this, me, my boys, with the help of my guys, right? But we're building this like as a motherfucking beater, shop truck beater.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's gonna be fucking rust bucket shit, but it's gonna be something that we're driving every day, me and my boys. And so I bring them to the shop every weekend, and we're working on this truck. And I think, is that kind of what you guys were doing with the Camaro, or no?
It was. I have like an issue with. I've got like an OCD thing and like a perfection thing. So he was doing that,
Yeah.
but I was doing something different.
You're
so
like, we can't leave that like that.
yeah, he was like, it's good enough. Like it's good enough.
Yeah.
It's
Dan
good
had
enough.
a to-do list that he was checking
Yeah.
things off of.
Yeah.
And I was like the guy. Like
So you're my son.
Yeah.
You're my
probably.
12-year-old son.
Yeah.
And I'm your dad.
yeah, and I'm sitting
Holy
in,
shit.
and
gotta-
I'm like sitting in the garage, like, by myself, late night when I'm fucking 15 years old, and figuring out how, because it drove me nuts that the gauge cluster looked like shit. And I figured out you could take like a silver paint pen, and I'm outlining like everything on it because it's,
Lines.
yeah,
To make it look cooler.
yeah, just to make it look like
Brighter.
Yeah, because it was chrome, trying to brighten it up, trying
That's
to restore
argent silver would just look
Yes.
just as good.
Trying to restore every single piece of the car to perfection, and that's just how it registered with me. And he was more like,
Let's
get
it done.
get it done,
Yeah. Get it done and
Let's
let's
get it done.
enjoy the car.
get it done. Leave the
Yeah.
fucking gauge. Who's gonna see it?
Drive the motherfucker.
Yes,
Drive the-
It's an
Who's
old
gonna see
car.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had sort of differing views, but it
But
worked
yeah.
out in the end.
Yeah.
That's what makes
But that's probably why the
Thank
car
you.
sits, because the car sits because it will, if I ever redo it, it's either perfection or I'm not going to touch it.
Right.
So either leave it alone and let it be nostalgic,
Yeah.
or it has to be
Or just do it right.
like flawless.
Yeah.
And I know that's
the world's got enough flawless
that's a
Camaros.
major undertaking.
That is true.
Salud.
Yeah,
It does. It's got enough flawless Camaros.
it does.
Don't. Why does it need another one?
Yeah.
I watched the documentary, the Shack documentary on
Do
Netflix.
you ever take it out for a spin? Just like
Every once in a while I will. And it's a little bit of a trip down memory lane.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's some neat things about it that are just an absolute blast from the past.
If that's the case, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And I
Yeah.
kind of like that because
Yeah.
it's like a time capsule.
Takes you back to
Yes.
that
correct.
moment.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's the case, leave it alone.
It's the same motor. It sounds the fucking same.
And it runs. Yeah. It's fucking,
yeah.
Because the 57 Chevy that I'm building with my kids right now, it's the motor from the 70 El Camino that my dad had when I used to drive that 70 El Camino to high school.
That's cool.
That is
That's
badass.
cool. That is pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool.
So we took that motor. My dad bought a new motor for it, and I'm like, hey, what are you gonna do with that old motor? He's like, nothing. It's a 400 small block. I'm like, I'll take it. He's like, what are you gonna do with it? I'm like, throw it in this 57 Chevy. We're gonna do. He's like, okay, have it. But to me, it means something more.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the motor.
I remember spinning out of control in that fucking and ending up in a fucking ditch, right?
Yeah.
So to me, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want that motherfucker.
Right. That's cool.
Dude, this has been an absolute
Been a
fucking
hell of a
blast.
fun time, man.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
An absolute fucking blast. You
Because-
never know what you're going to get into. And I know we've said that all the time, and I know probably listeners probably tired of hearing that. When you start an episode, when listeners start an episode based on who's the guest, and when we start an episode to sit down, you have no idea where it's going to go, what direction it's going to go, what conversations you're going to have, what connection you're going to have, how much fun you're going to have, and they're all different. I had an absolute blast of a time.
I did too.
And-
For me, it's about hanging out.
Yeah.
This was a fun.
This-
You can tell by the spread
Yeah.
of whiskey
Oh, my God.
that's sitting on the table, and you brought some awesome stuff, man. Hell of
My
a fun
pleasure.
Thank you,
conversation.
cuz. Appreciate you.
No problem. My pleasure.
Oh, absolutely amazing
Thank
time.
you guys for having us.
Dude, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the shit that you're doing. Thank you for trusting Roadshow Shop. I still can't get over the quality that you've been able to put out in such a short time as far as being pro builder, air quotes. And you better get these livers ready because, like, fucking SEMA is coming up and we're going to party.
That's
The
Big time.
quality won't be what's on this table, but the quantity will be.
Yeah. We're all gonna give that wink
It's
of
a
like
numbers game.
it's a numbers game. It's 100% a numbers game.
No, let's
Yeah.
do it. Hey, you got to come out.
All right.
Stop.
I'll make it happen.
Stop.
He's
fucking
coming.
around.
I'll make
It's
it
done.
happen. I'll make it
Let's
happen.
do it.
I'll make it happen.
We'll see you again next week.
See it.